Hey everyone, Oldwolf here. Hold on. My ears look like a gremlin over here. Like a baby Yoda. Look at this. Your baby Yoda ears. Thought to go live. You know, what the hell? uh I'll put my little URL here. Stick it in the chat. There you go. Hey, Kevin. How you doing, Kev? Like, look, like I'm a baby Yoda. Oh, I found a problem. Hope everyone's doing fine. Yeah. Kevin, I hope you had a good Thanksgiving. Did you enjoy the hot sauce challenge? I had a good time doing it. Ate half a carton of ice cream, but I had a good time doing it. I do want to apologize that the sound was lousy because the only mic I had was off the camera, which was farther away from us, of course. But if I ever do something like that, we'll figure something out. Good. I'm glad you had a good Thanksgiving. Well, it's Friday night. Glasses are foggy from the mask. The official Old Wolf face mask. Look at that. Hey, Joe. Tag Team Friday. There you go. Oh, I got a local friend coming on here. This is Ted. He was he was in the challenge. Oh, I got a local friend coming on here.
A local guy. Thank you.
Turn your volume off on your side because we can hear through the speakers. He was in the challenge. Oh, I got a local friend coming on here.
A local guy. Thank you.
Turn your volume off on your. There you go.
How's that now?
Well, I can't. I'm not hearing myself talk, so I'm doing.
Well, there you go.
You have to sip. You got anything to sip?
Give me a second.
Yeah. Bloody newbies. There you go.
It's coming. I'm excited to be here, Tony, because you are a very well-respected individual in the in this YouTube world of drawing and comic and stuff, and just I heard that.
That's my daughter. She can't take that bullshit coming out of your mouth.
Yeah, you're funny.
Audrey, how you doing?
Audrey, if you want to be on, you got to be on. You know what I'm saying? If you're gonna be over there, you can't be on. Got it? Okay.
I'm doing great, Ted.
Good, Audrey.
So how do you enjoy? This is the first time you're going live on.
First time going live there, Tony. Yes. I don't want to say I'm nervous, but I don't want to make a fool of myself because I know that, again, you are a very well-respected individual with your stop rolling your eyes, okay?
You can make a fool of yourself. I don't care. This is sipping no schlong. You can do it. You can make a fool of yourself.
Trust me. There are many lines that I have in my life that I know when not to cross, because I'm an educator. So there are obviously many lines that you just can't cross, and there are some lines here that I'm just not going to cross. So I'm going to keep things professional.
Then you better hop off because I don't keep things professional here.
You are professional, Tony. What are you drinking?
Oh, I'm sorry.
It's not Crown. What? Yeah, but what's in the glass?
A big see this glass we keep in the freezer. There's a big rubber piece like a triangle that goes in, right? And you fill it with water, so half is ice. See?
Okay.
So the half is ice, and the other half is whatever you put in it. And then the ice goes down.
And you keep that in the freezer.
Right. And then I have this full of ice.
Yep, the Red Sox.
Because the wife wants me to. Stan, how you doing? Ken and Michelle, how you doing?
I can't see the chats. Can I see? Am I supposed to see the chats?
Well, you can if you put your phone on silent, you can see it on your phone.
I'm not on my phone.
I know, but where is your phone? Okay. Then go on YouTube. Go.
Oh, I clicked on the right-hand side. It says comments. I see
Oh,
Ken and
there you
Michelle. I see Stanables Collectors Universe 1, 2 Comic Talk.
That's
Yeah. All right.
Yeah, there you go. Shout out
All
the
right.
chat. I'm totally lousy on shouting out the chat. I am. So
you were great in the wing challenge. That's all I'm gonna say.
So what's our next challenge gonna be?
Well, to be honest with you, Tony, I think the next wing challenge
It doesn't have to be a wing challenge.
No, I think it should be a wing challenge because I think we need to reach out to that Hot Ones show and get the actual sauce that they use.
It's on the website. Sorry, I'm just letting. There's a website that sells the sauces.
Because the sauces that we use were hot. I'm not gonna lie.
The last one I got, the last one we used on the carrot was one of their sauces.
Yes, it was. It was the last stab.
It was the hottest one they had on the site. Maybe
right.
it's not what they used this season, but they haven't. But it was the hottest one they had on the site.
But there was a difference in texture. So we want to talk texture.
Yeah, that one's thick. That one's thick.
It was very thick, and the sauces that we were using.
Oh, Joe Bag of Sevens wants you to cite your own show, your own channel, Audrey. Yeah. But if you keep talking, you might as well.
And I think it should be entitled "Contradicting Dad." That's what it should be called.
Yeah, probably. Huh? We have dueling channels. She's just yelling at me. She'll be on that computer over there, just contradicting me all the time.
There you go.
But we can do another challenge. It doesn't have to be wings.
No, but I think wings is a good place to start.
We already started wings.
Yes, but we used a specific brand of challenges of sauces that I think if there's got to be others out there that have a different.
Oh, of course. So do you buy the individual bottles?
No.
Okay.
But I like it when the Scoville ratings are right on it.
Yeah.
Go by that.
And your daughter did a great job of.
Yeah, she did. But the Scoville, the sauces that we had were, if you look at it, they were all vinegar based. That was the main ingredient. So they were not that they were watery, but it was very.
Yeah, they were watery.
You could tell it was vinegar based. Where the pasted ones. There you go. That can get on the lips. That can be hot. String them more light.
You got some more light there. It's just you should next time you got to powder your head a little bit more.
I think I'm grainy. Am I coming through grainy? I think I'm grainy.
Oh, you're fine.
You're nice and clear.
Well, that's the camera. I bought it. I bought the camera.
Yeah, we know about the camera you bought. I'll get the other camera that I have too.
There you go.
Where is I want to know where Ken is.
Ken's not talking no action. Ken is sitting in his lounge chairs, looking at his phone, and then if he gets on, he's going to be looking like he's sleeping in his bed.
He's getting his back scratched and trying to determine letters in the shape of the scratch.
This is what Ken sends. This is okay. That's what he said.
Yeah,
but it's all right. So, do you have any questions? I mean,
I would love.
The chat, and look, okay. Let me build. Look, I'm already foggy already. See. So, you wanted to ask some questions, and we have some people in the chat that might not be able to answer questions, and you're a total comic book novice. So, do you have any questions?
Well, I will tell you that coming on here, I know you and your cohorts are
cohorts.
Yes, your group of people are diehard comics, and I respect that. I think I've collected like 5 comic books in my entire life.
All right, see, now you got my daughter on.
Hello. Oh, you can't see.
You're on the wrong side. Bring your chair to another way.
Okay.
Okay.
But
am I good?
I'm losing control of my channel right now.
I'm trying to. Hello.
Hi, Audrey.
What do you mean? This is just the way it does.
Put it over your ears or something.
It's just gonna fall.
Oh, there you go.
Now everyone can see how big my forehead is.
Look how big my forehead is.
Yeah, you're bald.
There you go. Okay, move in.
Hi, Ken.
Move in. Move in. That this way. Move in more this way.
This way?
No, towards this ear. Towards this ear. It's everything's totally opposite. You know how hard this is? All right, there you go. So they can see it. Okay. Ka-choom!
Hello, people.
This is my daughter now is making her first appearance.
I am a diehard any type of comic movie, TV show, Avengers. I'm a huge Star Wars fan, huge Walking Dead fan. I would love to engage in conversations in that, but I don't. Finding those people are far and few.
I don't think that's gonna happen, but
announce the chat. Name people out there. Say, hey, how you doing, Joe? How you doing, Ka-choom?
I'm bad at reading things.
Well, Perry Comics, and so you say, hey, Perry, how you doing?
Perry Comics.
Hi, Ka-choom.
Am I just here to be your announcements and notifications?
No, but I see when you have a channel, you need some. Oh! Jason's over here. He's a plethora of knowledge.
Oh, I keep doing this.
A plethora of knowledge.
Okay, stop talking over everybody.
A plethora of knowledge.
Plethora?
Thank you. That's the best compliment I ever got in my whole entire life.
You are truly a plethora of knowledge of music and of comics and D&D. He plays every Sunday.
Ooh,
on my Rails channel, and my daughter here is trying to be a dungeon master.
Hi, it's really hard. I'm trying to plan things with my best friend, aka Ted's son and his daughter, and all the rest of our crazy family people, and it's really hard because of stuff. And it's just, I already had a story, and then we had to keep changing dates, and then everyone's busy, and then everyone now gets a job, and then
There's always an excuse. You're gonna take my place when I leave D&D. You can take my place.
You're not leaving.
Okay.
What are you talking
I don't
about?
think you're gonna. I don't think I'll be.
Well, I don't know.
But okay.
Bonsai Will over there runs into every freaking danger there is. He just there's a million bag. Okay, well, I'm running in.
Yeah, Big Will is like the wild card. He's trying to kill us all. Yeah, dude. Thanks for having me on, man. I'm stoked to be here. I just happened to see you're on. I'm like, oh hell yeah. I just got done doing a live stream commentary of Rocky IV. It's I think the 35th anniversary of Rocky IV.
Rocky IV?
Yeah. So I'm wearing my Drago. If he dies, he dies.
Freaking unbelievable movie.
Yeah.
Oh, Jason, Ted, Jason.
So Ted.
Hi, Jason.
What are you drinking? What are you drinking?
He's an IPA guy.
Southern Tier 2X IPA, and it is a
nice
8.2.
Wait,
he's got a double IPA. I got a double IPA right here.
Yes.
Go get one of your lemonades.
This is the lighter beer I have.
Nope. If you're on my channel, you have to sip.
Oh yeah.
The stronger one I have is Matt Elf from Trogs Brewery, and that's 11%, I think.
Yes, that's some nasty stuff.
I was drinking those earlier.
Yeah,
now I moved on to something lighter.
And then it hits you. The Matt Elf.
Oh yeah. Dude,
how you doing?
The first time I drank Matt Elf, my old band was playing a show, and we're playing some bar, and they had a venue on the side of the stage there, and like, okay, well, we're drinking all night. I'm drinking Matt Elf's or Christmas beer. I'm like, oh, I never had this Christmas beer. Oh, it's really good. I drank 5 of them, and then we played a show. It's our turn to go on stage, and it's a high stage. It's like a couple feet off the ground, and I almost fell off twice. I was like on the tips of my toes, about to fall off stage. But like, man, that rocked me. Five Mad Elves.
You can't drink. You can't drink 5 Mad Elves. No.
That's like drinking 4 Locos.
No. What do you play? What's your axe?
Oh, I used to play. I started playing guitar, but the band that show was bass player, which was less constrictive, but a lot of fun.
There you go. Good for you.
Yeah.
5
You
Mad
are
Elves.
talking to the official music
Damn.
director of the Portsmouth High School. You know, everything over there.
Wait, are we
Nice.
now telling people where we live?
No, but they're talking music, and Saxy Man is actually a music teacher.
Oh.
So
I was able to change my name, Old Wolf. There.
Knows where we live near.
okay,
Great.
their turn. Go.
I'm just waiting for this grenade to drop out of Old Wolf's hand.
You drinking
No.
Minute Maid? What is that? Minute Maid?
Am I the grenade?
No, this is my show. I let people talk. As long as they sip and they don't show their schlum, they can talk whatever they want. Just
Unless you want us to, right?
No.
Okay.
What?
I'm trying to understand the
What
rule.
did I myself into?
you can leave at any time.
Okay. I feel like I walked in on the wrong day.
So why don't you call out the chat?
It's the same, like 2 people.
Look. Perry. Hi, Perry.
Yes.
Perry's here. What's up, Perry?
Did you call Mark out?
I got to hang out with Perry.
Did you call Carrie Marshall?
I said, hi, Mrs. Marshall.
Okay.
And then I was waving the wrong way. I was already been here. I've literally been here for like 10 minutes and I'm already the announcement board.
That's right. That's how you work your way up to your own show. You got to be an apprentice first. Oh, did you call him
I
out?
didn't even know.
Did you call him out?
I didn't know he was here.
Look, well, now call him out.
Listen, I'm not focused on that.
Okay.
I'm focused on this.
Can you just read that? Can
on
you
the people.
can you read that?
Comics. You can read it too.
Read it.
Comics misexplained.
Say hello.
Hello.
That's
That's
it.
me. Hi.
Oh. I didn't think about it. All I see is comics
Perry's drinking White Claws, man. Those things catch up on you really quick.
Oh.
Yeah, dude, Perry, I saw you drink a mango live or not live, but I guess you did it on your recent video. Mango is my favorite flavor of White Claw,
Yes.
so I'm so happy you drank mango. You're like, yeah, it's pretty good. It's all right. That's my favorite one.
Water.
Mango is my favorite.
Yeah, mine also. You know what's awesome? You know what's awesome? Mike's Harder lemonades. They're
That's pretty
8%, but they go down smooth. I mean, they you don't taste the alcohol.
Right.
Where those Bud Light Premiers? What are they? Those.
Dad.
There's an 8% seltzer, the Bud Premium Platinum.
That's it.
Platinum.
The seltzer
Those
Platinum.
things sucked in high heaven.
Strong
Yeah.
alcohol content.
Yeah, no, but they taste too fizzy. Where the the URL's in the chat if you want to hop on.
Perry, come on.
Yeah, Perry.
Dude,
But-
Perry had me on his channel recently. That was
Mike's
awesome.
Hard lemonade. They're also 8%, but they don't taste it. They don't
Yeah.
taste the fizz. They don't taste the alcohol.
It's like all sugar, which is amazing.
Well, look, you're not diabetic. You shouldn't be drinking alcohol or the sugar. But
Dad,
let's
you're
not
in my
start.
light.
You're in
my-
my. I'm in your
Here,
life.
I like Dad.
You
There's a
keep
lot.
moving your bald head. Now I can't. No one can see me.
Wow.
Okay. The other way. There you go.
Oh man.
This is throwing me off.
What time you go to bed?
I don't know.
11 o'clock. 11 o'clock. So you got 9 more
No,
minutes to make me look bad.
No.
Well, I don't actually.
Stop moving your head. I swear to
Who
God.
wants to be the star? What, you drinking Minute Maid? You drinking lemonade on us?
I am.
She's not old enough to drink.
I'm 18, man. I'm not.
Whoa,
Gonna,
okay, sorry. I can't talk to you.
that's why I said you guys were all talking about White Claws. My favorite
You know,
water.
I know I'm like on the edge of being an alcoholic, just falling off the cliff. But none of my kids like are into drinking the liquor.
That's good.
Yesterday,
That
I
means
asked
you've done nothing wrong.
my wine
Yeah.
was dry. How is wine dry if it's a liquid? And I smelt it. I'm like, never mind. I'm not drinking it.
Okay, wait, hold on. we were drinking. I was drinking wine because it was Thanksgiving with the meal, and then we were talking about tannins in the wine. And we're talking about how the more tannins in the wine, the drier the wine tastes.
Mm-hmm.
So then you didn't understand, and the wine I was drinking was high in tannins, so it was a dry red wine.
Right.
So I said, "Taste the wine."
And I smelled it, and then I was done.
Okay, you smelled it. You didn't want to taste
good wine there, Tony.
Hey, I was brought up with always wine on the table.
Yeah.
No matter how old I was, there was always wine on the table. It was always a bottle of wine, whether my father made it or we bought the gallon of whatever it was. And
Carlo Rosie.
Huh?
The Carlo Rosie. Big.
No, it wasn't that. But okay. But anyways, so no. And but there was always wine on the table. And then I was always brought up with, hey, you want some wine? Taste it. Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Or my uncles come over, they're pouring shots. I end up being like 8 years old, but here's a shot. So I was always brought up.
Our family's kind of messed up.
Yeah,
this Jello's delicious.
But there was no. But growing up, there was no. Ooh, like I wonder what that is. The awe of having an alcoholic drink was never there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what's bad because you're like, oh. So.
I know how to.
So hey, my kid, if she's 18, if she wants to try it, try it.
Yeah, I was drinking a whiskey out of the cabinet when I was 16. Exactly. You're right. You'll be all right. You'll be all right.
Oh, I'm sorry.
And Joe, port wine is very good. I like the port wine.
Like my dad taught me like when I was like 13 how to make a CC and ginger, and then he tells me to go and get me a CC and ginger because I know how to make it. Like I was 13, he taught me how to make it. And I'm like, oh, great. Now I know how to make a drink.
Hey,
now it's a fun
if
fact.
that guy in the commercial can have his dog go to the refrigerator and get him a beer.
I can get my daughter to make a drink.
Right. My kids can make me a drink.
Yeah.
That's right. I help, make them.
I did the same thing.
I was in the same room with my wife when they were birthed.
Yeah.
I did a lot of work to make her breathe. She could make me a drink.
I agree. I'm you 10 years in the future.
But we don't live in Mexico. We live in Massachusetts.
Yeah.
Oh, well, and if your wife heard that comment, she'd argue with you that she worked 4 times as hard as you did in that delivery room. So be careful.
Most definitely. I
if there's anybody that deserves a drink, it's your wife.
I hooked my wife's left leg, and I held both kids. I was there for all of it. So there you go.
Very nice.
Yeah, I had friends ask me, so I'm having a baby. What are they? I have this birthing class. Is this birthing class worth it? I'm like, the only thing that you're going to need to know when you get into the room, you're going to hold the foot. That's all you're going to do.
Yep.
You're going to hold the leg, hold the foot.
All that breathing shit was. All that breathing was nothing. Breathe. You breathe. It's like
all I was asked to do is hold a foot.
I'm there to support you. I had a picture of our dog at the time because you're supposed to have her focus, and she's like, "Get that thing out of my face!" it's like breathe. You breathe. It's like
listen.
Yeah, you listen. You were there, but I was there before you were there.
I wasn't there yet. I was still inside.
Oh, you were in there kicking. Believe me, you were in there kicking.
Yeah. I was inside. No one opened the door yet. The door wasn't open.
That door was open. You just have to find the door.
I think most men agree that if we can transfer childbirth from women to men, a switch of a lever, most men would be like, okay, it's time to just do this, and be like, okay, yeah, I can handle this. Let me take care of this.
If guys switched with women, there would be no more generations.
Yeah, I agree.
Y'all won't be able to handle the pain.
No way. We couldn't.
Oh, we'll see.
Passing a bowling ball.
Okay, cramps are worse than anything you will ever feel. I'm not saying what type of cramps. You'll probably know, but cramps are worse than anything you will ever.
I think most men who've run miles have felt cramps, and they know the pain.
No. I'm looking at you. I'm looking at your video. I'm looking at your video, sir.
I'm totally out of this discussion. Go for it. You go for it.
Whatever your name is, Jason.
I think most women like to think they're very strong, and yes, I agree.
Tony, your daughter is
if we had the power to transfer over the pain from women to men, men would shake that pain over women.
Yes, You're over talking Jason. This is a discussion.
I'm sorry.
You can't.
No, go ahead.
Have your time.
Good.
Sorry.
No, you go. Yeah.
Cramps are so bad. It's to the point. And Ted, why do I always do this? Ted, this is the internet. You already know. It's not like there's like 3-year-olds on here and we're talking about cramps. This is like people who are probably my father's age or your age or my age. Let's go. It's fine.
Yeah.
It's just a life thing.
Hey Joe, when are we going to talk? When are we going to talk about some books? You've never been on my site, but you've never been on me with me live. We don't talk about books. We talk about cramps over here.
Listen.
And I think she just compared me to another age bracket as you. She just made you the oldest person here. Just saying that.
Oh man, you got to bring her on more often. I love her.
Thank you.
Yeah.
This is why my dad doesn't like when I'm doing these things.
Okay, you got 2 more minutes.
No, I'm not leaving. Alone.
You got 2 minutes.
Screw you now.
Perry, come on. You've reached boomer status a long time ago.
Perry, you got a kid. You're a boomer already. You're a boomer. You got a kid. You're a boomer.
You wear sandals.
Is Ken joining? Ken.
I don't think Ken knows how to join.
God damn it, Ken.
Oh shit.
Ken.
So Ted, other than like female cramps, do you have any questions you want to ask?
As
Jason, who's a plethora of knowledge.
I enjoy healthy conversations of. I know it's not your forte, Old Wolf, there, but like Star Wars, I love this whole Star Wars universe. The Mandalorian is. I'm 2 episodes in.
New episode today.
The what?
The new one today.
I'm only 2 episodes in on the season 2.
Oh man, dude!
So I
the new
saw
one today was pristine.
The Frog Lady and the opening with it's phenomenal. It's phenomenal. And
Baby Yoda
my
almost
son and
got
I watched-
canceled over that.
Really?
The Frog Lady, yeah, the Frog Lady. People were upset about that. Baby Yoda was eating eggs for a frog woman who could barely give birth. You know what I mean? So a lot of like humans, like in real life, like women were like, "Well,
oh, really?"
So people, yeah, women who had trouble giving birth and have childbirth difficulties were really upset seeing Baby Yoda eat these eggs. So. People try to cancel Baby Yoda that one episode. Yeah,
this is a different universe. It's a different. Are you kidding me?
It's
really?
Fictional. Yeah, it's just yeah.
Oh, but if you remember from Empire Strikes Back, Yoda himself there were scenes when he was eating strange creatures,
frogs. Yeah, he's on a planet of a buffet.
Yes,
that's why he moved there. He can eat anything there.
All that strange stuff, but. Yeah. And I told my son, I said, this is, watching The Mandalorian, already 2 seasons in, it's like almost better than watching episodes, the last 3 movies that they made. It's just like, it's connecting. It's like there. It's like, it's phenomenal. I love the Boba Fett connection and that bald guy at the end of the episode 1 of season 2. Is that Boba Fett? We don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
And I know I'm 2 episodes behind, but I'm just saying that. Just
I think you'll like what's ahead of you.
Okay, because I haven't seen Save Baby Yoda.
I agree.
And hold on.
Okay, yeah. Do you have a Baby Yoda statue? That'd be amazing.
No. This is from Old Wolf himself.
All right.
I got this.
Yes.
Aww.
That's amazing.
I got that on my little stand over here. So,
is it a music stand?
No, it's a stand that holds that little picture.
Oh, okay.
But it's up to we're gonna wait to see how that is related to Yoda himself. Is it an offspring? Is it a whatever it is? Who knows?
This newest episode, the one that was released today, Baby Yoda, the child, has a name.
Okay.
Really?
He has a name now.
I get a quota.
Hi, Ruben. What's Baby Yoda's name?
I don't remember.
Very good.
You say he has a name, but you don't remember the name. Great job.
It was Bob.
No, I'd rather refer to him as Baby Yoda or the child than
Bob.
I think his real name is like Grogog or something like that. It's something
Garrett.
weird. It's not that cool.
Agoo.
His name is Jim.
But I'm
Yeah,
telling
I
you,
wish that'd be way better.
I'm just gonna call him Jim
Yeah,
for now on.
his name is Old Dirty Bastard.
there
Way
you go.
cooler. Yeah.
Well, watching The Mandalorian, especially starting the season 2, it's like completing that because I was born and raised in that Star Wars, see, in that
Yeah.
Star Wars generation. It's what I grew up with, and to see 7, 8, and 9 come out the way they did. I mean, they made, and I even read the Timothy Zahn books. I don't know if you're familiar with the books that George Lucas said that were going to be appropriate for if there was going to be a 7, 8, and 9. He would love to see them made after these books written by Timothy Zahn with Grand Admiral Thrawn. And I read those 3 books, and they were phenomenal. But to see the last 3 movies, it was, I don't know. But then you watch The Mandalorian, I'm like, this is the way it should be. To have that connection, to have that, I don't know.
Yes. I think most Star Wars fans were I feel like most Star Wars fans were fiending for the for anything outside of the Skywalker family. You know, there's so much lore out of every perspective, out of every movie. You know, you want to dig deeper, and this is given a great avenue for that. And same thing goes for the Clone Wars, the cartoon series. People love that show, and now you're seeing the mix of the 2 of Mandalorian and the Clone Wars show.
Clone Wars.
They're mixing together now, so
yeah,
it's great.
But I mean, I don't know if they've realized that there's a whole population of people that watch the Clone Wars and don't watch the Mandalorian, and vice versa. I don't know. You have to kind of bring them on the same table. But I feel bad. I honestly feel bad for Mark Hamill.
Yeah,
Luke Skywalker himself,
man.
He's waited 30 years to bring it back, and he gets gypped on.
I agree. When I was a kid, I heard of, because back then we had the Star Wars like books and comics that were like expanded universe, and Luke Skywalker was so powerful in those books and fictional things. You know, like so when the newer movies came out, we wanted to I wanted to see Luke Skywalker be like Neo in the Matrix. You know, I wanted to see him be like, oh yeah, explosions like in the sky, just bring down the ship, like Force, bring down a ship, let's crash. You know, I want to see him be like all powerful, do whatever he wants, and we barely got a glimpse of that. You know, and I didn't see Luke be the potential he could have been.
Put the chair.
So that bums me out.
You're right. No, because I think I was looking forward to that. You know, episode 7 or 8, we would come back and just to kick ass.
Yeah,
kick ass. That's what I wanted to see. But it wasn't meant to be, and they took it in a different direction.
God,
so
that sucks. That was a heartbreaker. I really wanted to see Luke Skywalker go like Super Saiyan, you know, Dragon Ball Z talk. Like, I want to see him go off the wall, be all powerful, have all the Force. He's the strongest Force wielder in the whole entire universe. And be like, oh yeah, you're AT. Be like, oh, crushed, boom, gone. Like, you know, I want to see like big, powerful things because he was supposed to be the strongest entity in the universe, and then he's just like, oh, I used my universe to make a hologram and I died. That sucks. Like, what a way to go out.
Which I think they tried to do that a little bit, you know, having that Force presence. Yeah. You know, but again, it wasn't.
Well, that was a lot of energy he put out there. He actually fought. You know, he was over there on the other side of the universe, galaxy, whatever. He's actually fighting over there, and he was actually. That's a lot of energy he put out there.
I wanted to see more. I wanted to see him down and dirty, grab the lightsaber and kick some ass.
Me too, man. I want to see him be like super powerful, like Neo in the Matrix. Like, I want to see him just demolish everything. I want to see him like stop bullets, stop lightsabers on the palm of his hand. You know, like I want to see Luke Skywalker be the ultimate badass that he was supposed to be in the fiction novels that he was in the past. You know, and they just like didn't do anything with that, and that was a huge shame. Huge shame. So that's a bummer. But I mean, hey, I'm still up for more Star Wars movies. I'm still gonna watch anything they put out. So yeah, huge Star Wars fan.
But didn't I hear somewhere that there's a change of power within the Lucasfilm universe, and that they were going to try to redo the last 3 movies, whether it was going to be in movie format or animated series? I don't know. I did hear some tricklings of that. I don't know.
That'd be interesting.
I would be hopeful to see that.
Listen, if they would do like a remake of those past films, I don't think they'd be daring enough to do that. That'd be very daring. I don't know.
But here we go, Wolf. But if they're daring enough to make all these Batman different universe movies,
right?
Why couldn't they do
a huge cop out?
Star Wars? Different universe series.
All right,
you know what I mean?
All right. Originally he had an issue with he couldn't understand the multiverse. That's why he's bringing that up. Oh, we got a new guy here.
What's up? Yeah, what's up, K Money?
K Money.
Money.
K Money.
K Money in the house.
Hey, K Money, how you doing?
What's up, fellas?
What's up, dude?
Sit lower or bring your camera up because you have no head. There you go.
Yeah, I need you guys to come over so you can help me build my office.
All right, we'll do that.
We're in.
Okay, this is my friend Ken. Okay,
I'm
Ken.
gonna tell you need more kegerators.
Move to there you go. Perfect. That's perfect now.
What's going on, Jason?
Whole wall of kegerators.
That'd be awesome.
I
All right.
I need to go get me a beverage. Jonathan, come say hello to everybody.
Hey, John. What's up, dude?
Jonathan walking behind
I
us.
saw in the background. Hey, John.
Hello, everybody.
Hey, Jonathan.
Yeah, dude. What's up, man?
So, all right, Ken, you got something to drink?
I'm going to get it right now. Give me a
All
second.
right.
You have to sip. I don't care what it is. You got to sip. Water or wine, I don't care.
Can't be water. No.
Why
Gotta be
not?
something good.
Whoa. I don't discriminate.
Sitting here with double IPAs and Crown, and he's going to show up with water?
There's people in the community who don't drink.
Okay, all right. Okay.
No, you know what I'm saying?
All
Anybody
right.
can hop on as long as you can sip and no schlong.
Old Wolf, we got an all-star cast in the live chat.
We got
Perry Comics, we
call
got
out.
Joe, we got Kachum, we got Bearded
Thank
Comic
you.
Bro. Man, all stars here.
I suck
Who's
at
talking comics?
Hey, I know everybody in here. If they want to hop on, hop on.
Yeah, you guys come
put
on.
in the URL. Plenty of
We
time.
can tag out. We can tag in and tag out.
I mean, no, I can fit a couple more guys in here. I'm not
No,
paying for this.
I'm looking at.
Here you go.
I'm
You
looking
guys
at.
hop on.
I'm looking at Bearded Comic. No, I agree. Don't. Not that I don't like the sequels. It's just I had to accept it for who directed, who wrote it, and that it is what it is. You know. There was some. Trust me, there were some elements of those 3 movies that I really liked. And as a diehard Star Wars fan, always, no matter who wrote it, directed, there's always going to be some questions and some criticism. I was just expressing that. But those movies, they are what they are. And you got to live with that. That's why I'm watching The Mandalorian with a very it's nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It really is nice. Oh, God. That new episode was so good. I can't wait for you to catch up. It's so good. And it makes me want to watch the Clone Wars cartoon. I tried watching like years ago, that first season, and I was like, oh, this is like Game of Thrones all over again, where I'm introduced to like 1,000 characters all at once. And just let me put pause on this for now and get back to it later. Now is the time for me to get back into Clone Wars and start over from the beginning and catch up, because what's going on now guaranteed has to be involved in what's going on now in The Mandalorian. So I got to catch up on all that stuff.
Jason, could I just interrupt you for a
Yeah,
second?
of course.
And I'm going to be very rude. This is only something that
I'm going to be very rude.
I'm always rude. But this is something that only Ted and Ken know right now. I smell no pine, no pepper.
The whiskey.
No, we went
How about
bowling.
cinnamon?
We went bowling, and I ordered a Crown Royal and ginger.
Mhm.
And the thing smelled like an air freshener. I'm like, this is yo.
Yeah, Bearded Con, bro. What's up, dude?
What's up, fellas?
So Greg, we have Ted, we have Jason, and we have Ken.
What's
Dude,
up, Bearded Comics?
What the heck did you say? Why are people hating on you?
About what?
You got like 15 dislikes. What'd you say? Actually, no, not what did you say. What did Jason say? Because I know it's something. I know
dislikes,
Jason's
really?
some hot take.
I was like, I hate titties.
What just
You're like,
happened?
no, disagree. Thumbs down.
Oh man, no. I had to hop on because I felt like Sexy Man thought I took a shot at him when I said don't remake it.
No. I actually do have 15 dislikes. I'm so glad. I'm a contender.
Like, were you expecting on comics? Like, what did you say?
Well, we had my daughter here talking about menstrual cramping and stuff, and
She
Yeah.
never used the word menstrual and just till
Yeah.
now she just used it.
yeah. Hey, you know something? I don't friggin' care.
I know. I don't either, which is why I think it's
I
hilarious.
appreciate it. Thank you very much.
I'm gonna grab another drink, so I'll be.
No,
right
yeah,
back.
no.
Hey, Old Wolf, where's your 55 glass?
It's 65, you bastard, and it's over there in the box you gave me.
Well, you look 65.
No, I am actually 55, but I was born in 1965, and the glass you gave me says 1965. It's over there. This one already had the ice in it. But if you want me, I'll go pour it over into your glass that you gave me, which I totally
No, that's
appreciate.
good.
It's sitting right over there. Right there. It's over there.
So that's where the 65 comes from.
Yeah, the year I was born.
It's not the age; it's the year you were born.
That's how I feel, actually. You know. So, Bearded, where's the wife?
she's asleep. Are you kidding me? It's 11:15. Do you know how we run? This is why I get to have a YouTube channel, is because after 8:15, she's out. Like, so when she shows up on Lamer Frame, that's a blessing, because half the time she's literally just like responding in the chat, like laying in bed half the time, going like, "All right, I'm only doing this because I like you guys, but I need to go to sleep." No, she's out.
How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. So I can't complain. What are you? I mean, I had to hop on. It felt so long. I haven't seen you for like 2 Tuesdays in a row, and
No.
my
Yeah.
heart hurt.
No, I had situations here that and then
Yeah, no worries. So, we didn't do it last week anyways. So
so it's Flintstones with colored
next
pencils.
week it's Flintstones. It is with colored pencils.
I gotta look. I have to. I'm catching up. I don't even know who's who.
I don't-
Tuesdays Flintstones.
Yeah. The colored
Nice.
pencils.
Mm,
Hey, if you guys want to hop on, you guys can do it too. You know.
But no, that's it. You know, I was like, I gotta hop on, say what's up.
Good.
It's been a while, so
Are you a Star Wars fan?
I am. So, I mean, why I threw a little bit of shade. My daughter's middle name's Ray, so.
Good for you.
Hey, the fact that my wife was like, "That sounds really cool. Yeah, go for it." We're like,
You
"Sweet,
named your daughter's middle name Ray.
yeah,
That is awesome.
yeah."
Ooh,
So
I have a question.
That is
yeah,
cool.
go for it.
I have a question.
Yeah.
People in the chat want to know about your decoration of the shoes on behind you, Ted.
Oh, not me.
Ted.
Oh, those shoes. Despite my weight right now, when I was in high school, I was a track runner, and those are my high school track shoes that I ran. I meant to take them down.
Why?
Because I don't know, because they're. So I was a I was a track athlete in high school, and those are my remembrance of what I used to be. But now, if I tried to run the 100-yard dash now, I'd end up in an ambulance. With
He got them. He got them off some power lines. Was really happy.
No, but
Cool shoes.
I used to put people running behind me. It hurts.
Hurts. Nice.
That's I used to put that on the back of my shoes. So when they were running behind me, it was like it hurts to lose. But that's enough of that. See, I'm even putting them down. So
That's awesome. I like that, man.
Put him back on the door, goddammit.
Embrace that.
and I got to bend over me.
Listen, it looks like the only person that can run actually still is Jason. Anyways, we're all with you, Saxy man.
Yeah, I can run from here to McDonald's. I'll be right.
Yeah.
Look at that.
Well, I got to put it back up.
Yeah,
Sorry.
Joe in the chat's asking me why didn't name her middle name Gogar. Really?
This is the track star right here.
Thank you, Old Wolf. Yep. That's when mullets and hair potted in the middle were cool.
Hey, you kidding me? I used to pot in the middle, and I had the big ass comb, and I used to.
Time out.
Oh,
Old Wolf, were any of these guys on the wing challenge with you?
both of them.
I thought they looked familiar.
Jason wasn't there.
Well, I know Jason wasn't.
My asshole's still burning.
I didn't even know that, but
We have to figure out what the next challenge is going to be.
That was great.
Oh, Greg, did you see this yet?
yeah, I did. I'm not in my usual spot, so I'm trying to get the glare out. So I apologize, gang.
Is that
Well, my freaking gremlin is here.
Oh, look who's in the chat right now. Apparently, I'm being too loud.
Hop on, Stacy.
Don't. No, this is worse. Sorry, gang.
No, I want her on. But
it's like Grant Morrison? Is that a Grant Morrison mask?
Old Wolf COVID protection right here.
Grant Morrison.
Old Wolf.
we want just your mouth.
You can buy those. I'm
I
setting up
love you, Old Wolf,
buy
but
them.
there's zero chance that Stacey O is hopping on the live chat right now on the live stream.
I'm trying to set up a store so you can buy that stuff. So
I'll buy it. We'll do a name that character with.
I have like little onesies for babies with my face on it. I think that'd be awesome.
We're past the onesie phase, luckily.
Yeah, but you want to buy one just in case. Frame it. It's a onesie with my face on it.
I mean, I'll buy Old Wolf stuff, but I don't want a onesie. I don't want those vibes in this house.
Okay, what do you want? I'm trying to take things out and add things.
2T.
A T-shirt.
Yeah, like 2T for a toddler.
Okay, well, I'll see what I can do.
Yeah,
but
3T, 4T, any T.
If human me, if you would buy something with this face on it, what would it be? Would it be a T-shirt, sweatshirt, leggings, a
Boxers?
If I was gonna buy your apparel with that face on it, I would do it to put a T-shirt on for my child because they wouldn't know any better.
Okay.
See, I'd put it on underwear, but on the ass side.
Yeah, they don't have underwear, but I can do another thing where you can do boxes where I'm coming out of the crotch.
How about a jock strap?
A tie?
Come on, this face coming out of a crotch of a boxer or
That'd be amazing.
of a tighty whitey. Come on.
I might retract what I said earlier about the 2 T's now. I might just say nothing.
I want a hoodie with the face so people watch my videos like, who the hell? I'll do it, Perry. I'll set it up. If you want a friggin' hoodie, I'll set it up. Because I'm making those T-shirts all the time, and it costs me a friggin' mint. I don't mind doing it, but it's costing me a friggin' mint.
Don't make them. Set it up and let people buy it if they want it.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You sent it out to Australia.
Yeah.
What is shipping to Australia?
Like 30
Probably
bucks.
$20. I think 26. I think 26.
Good
bucks.
heavens!
For a T-shirt.
Yeah, that's a lot.
This little piece of this secondhand printer I got here, I got from my in-laws. It works, but print out, it doesn't look that great. So I print them out when I work now because they look better. But I gotta buy the special paper. I gotta buy the T-shirt. I gotta pay the postage. I gotta,
Nah, stop sending that out. If people want to put it up on like a Teespring, let people buy it and call it a day.
Yeah.
Save yourself some money and hassle.
No, I'm not looking to retire, but I think it's a goof. I have that face.
Yeah, I got a lot of stupid stuff for sale on my Teespring, and people have been buying it. It's pretty fun. If you have like popular meme pages, make some merch. That's my only secret.
Hey, Joe wants a pillowcase.
Oh,
I can make you a pillowcase.
If you want a hat that says co-producer Speed Weed, I got you.
A pillowcase. This is the last thing I want to roll over in bed at night and see your.
Okay. Okay. Joe's kind of pushing it. Joe Bag of Sevens over there is pushing it a little too far with the life-size doll. Because I don't think you can handle the life-size doll.
I was gonna say, is he really pushing it though, Old Wolf? I feel like there's no limits on your channel.
There's no what?
There's no limits on your channel.
Fuck no.
So I don't know if he's pushing it.
No, there is limits. Sip. Okay, we're going to go through this again, real slow. Sip, but no schlong. Okay, there's limits. You know what I'm saying? No pipe. No schlong.
I switched to the double Cannon IPA.
Yeah, my man.
Very, very sweet stuff.
I went back to a double IPA.
Ooh.
Like that.
I went to
Your crown.
Yeah, breaking a crown open and just.
Oh snap!
Yeah.
I'm with you, Old Wolf. Don't worry,
dude. Old Wolf. I think that was the first alcoholic drink I ever drank in my life. Was some old Crown sitting around. I used to have fast food from like Wendy's and McDonald's, Burger King, whatever I got fast food from. Take it to my room. I found my parents' stash of Old Crown and get my soda. Open at the top, pour a little bit in there. I drink. I'm like, that's not so bad. And then I'll play some video games. I play like Nintendo 64, like GoldenEye or something. That's what I used to do in like high school. That's my high school days. It's like drinking old Crown and playing GoldenEye.
There you go. What more can you ask for?
Yeah, it's a good time. Turned out all right.
Kachoom, won't you hop
Chaos
on?
Comics? Dude, Chaos, come join us.
Oh,
dude.
Chris, man.
Oh, he
Chris,
won't do it.
Chaos, you want to join us? Dude.
On. Open
Chaos,
up the door.
Chaos literally just he sees that I'm on a stream.
No, it's me. It's not you. It's me. It's
No, it's
Chris and I joined on at the same time, like a couple days ago. I think on Perry's channel. Perry went live. We're like, oh yeah, who wants to join? Me and him at the same time. We're like, yo.
I missed you then because I hopped on after you. Because
no, we quit. So you didn't hop on after.
So maybe I hopped on before you, and I got off.
That could have been it.
Before because I got on like halfway through, and then I stepped out at like 1 o'clock Eastern time because I'm like, this is way too late.
Yeah, I'm Eastern time, so I have to get up like. I usually get up at 5 a.m., 6 a.m. So I slept like 4 hours that night.
Where are you in Eastern time? Where are you in Eastern time?
Pittsburgh.
Ah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
We might have to someday. We'll have to.
Let's do it. Let's hang out.
Because I'm in Columbus. So.
Yes, I like it. Where are you at?
I'm like 4 hours away. 5 hours away.
I'm closer than Old Wolf.
You what?
I'm closer than Old Wolf to Jason. I'm in Columbus.
Yeah, I'm
Columbus.
Nice.
Where are you at, Old Wolf?
I'm in Somerset, Mass.
Mass. All right, cool. Dude, that's awesome.
Adrian, 8 p.m. What's going on, buddy?
There you go.
What's up, man?
4 sex machines. I don't know who Chaos is talking about.
Yeah, who the hell is he talking about? Come on, Chris. Open your garage door, put the shit out, and hop on. Nope.
Knock on the armadillo.
Oh, we have somebody here.
Yeah, what's up, Adrian?
Adrian, now I know what Chaos was just predicting that Adrian was hopping on to be the fourth sexy man. So,
I'm in an auction tonight, but hey, when we have downtime, why do nothing?
See, the place I work for, the record label I work for, has a shirt that I found in the inventory that was like at the bottom of the barrel. Like I had to dig on like the extras that are like out of nowhere that were not for sale. I found a shirt of a band that was like the same colors as like your channel's color scheme. Like your channel's color scheme is the same colors as this shirt. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna go upstairs. I'm gonna find it. So it's like a blue and I think some pink in there as well. But yeah,
what I love is he knows your color scheme on your channel.
I know, huh?
There we go.
What's my color scheme?
There's like some like light blues in there, right? Oh, Wolf, your color scheme, gray.
Oh,
For old,
yeah,
gray and old,
gray and old. You're not old, bro. You're like my uncle or dad, I would say. Yeah.
Okay.
You're not old. You literally can be
you're
my
not old.
father, but you're not old.
Yeah,
Right.
you're not old.
Old in spirit, but
Yeah.
I'm old in age.
You're like my brother or like uncle or like dad. I don't know. You're like around that age.
He's your uncle's brother's dad.
Yeah, you're my uncle or brother's dad. I don't know. You're
I'm
somewhere around
the branch right now.
there. Yeah.
Like your age, like you could be my dad, my grandfather. You could be my son. You could be my. It doesn't matter. Like it's somewhere in this waving.
You know you're old if you don't wear a hat.
You accepted it. You accepted there's no hair coming back. You accepted it. Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
I'm proud of this. I'm not covering it up. I'm proud of this right here.
There he is.
Oh,
You got a good
Sexy
noggin.
man.
You got a good noggin.
I ain't ashamed of this. The hat was on like my first two videos and people liked it, so I just kept it.
Well, I don't like it. Take it off.
No,
Okay.
it's a statement. I'm gonna send you one now, Old Wolf. I'm gonna send you.
I'm
You guys
saying-
send me that.
Yeah, send him a nice flat bill. Like
You're not.
I know. See, I can't do that. I have to crack it. I gotta roll it.
Oh, nope.
Yeah, me too.
I
can't have flat. No
if
flat
I send
bills.
you a hat like this, you can't crack it.
well, check
Well,
it
I
out.
gotta
Hey,
crack it.
mine's
Exactly.
mine's bent up a little.
I have to crack it. I gotta roll it.
Oh,
You
I'm
can't
not-
have flat bills, man.
Well, you just lost out on a free hat, then, Old Wolf.
See, for me, if you have a flat bill, you got to be at least 10 years younger than me. I'm like,
No
I know you're a kid.
I'm 10 years younger than you. I just look old.
Probably.
Okay.
I got some.
You guys are probably 12.
Everybody here is 10 years younger than you, Old Wolf.
Oh, shit.
I'm just saying that at least.
Probably 20 years younger than I am. I can't wear that goddamn hat.
My birthday
Yeah,
was last Friday, so it's still your.
So when I was like, I think it's like 10 years ago, I had a 1992 USA Dream Team basketball hat. And that one, I had to make, it was curved, but I had to make it into a flat bill because all the hats back then were curved.
Yeah.
So I had to have it flat bill. So I made it flat bill. 1992 USA Dream Team. So my hats were flat bill back then. But then as time went along, I was like, yo, everyone's copying my fucking style. Yo, everyone started wearing flat bill hats. I was like, no, I got to go back to dad hats. Now all I wear is dad hats. Everyone's wearing flat bill hats. I'm like, yo, you guys are in the past. You got to go back to now, the old G shit. Like, you got to go back around.
Simple Simon, how you doing?
I can't see the chat, but I'll say hi.
There you go. I'll try to call it out because I'm really lousy at that, and I apologize.
I remember when I started wearing baggy pants, like back in the day before it became cool, and
Jinkos.
Yeah, well, no, I didn't go that far, but just baggy, just baggy. And then everybody started doing it. I'm like, hey, I've been doing this all my life. What's going on?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
And by the way, yes, I am wearing a Lions shirt.
Oh shit.
Why?
It's Green Bay is my first team, Lions is my second. So
Again, why?
because I'm in Wisconsin, man. What do you expect?
Dude, he's a cheddar.
If you
a
lived
cheddar.
in Michigan,
Cheddar
and
for
Detroit was if you lived in Michigan and Detroit was your team, I'd still ask why.
I love Matt Stafford. Gonna say that.
Well, because like my brother's been a fan of Detroit since God, I don't even know when, like before time almost. And so they eventually became my second favorite team, just out of his love for it. And so I was like, I respect his love for a team that goes 0-16. So
dude, when I was like in high school, I wrote a short story about like, you know how like when you have a championship team and they make like double championship winner shirts and merchandise that like one team loses and that shirt goes to like a third world country,
right.
like. So my short story was upon that premise where it's like, okay, there's some like third world country that gets all this like contribution shirts. They're like, oh, well, Buffalo Bills are the greatest team ever in the world. The Buffalo Bills won the greatest football team ever. And you have this older brother, like, he's like, oh yeah, Buffalo Bills, Jim Kelly, #1. And then his like little brother's like 2 years, 3 years younger. He's like, oh yeah, I love Buffalo Bills and, Jim Kelly and, everyone in the Buffalo Bills. And then like the older brother's like, yeah, I'm going to go to America, find the greatest team ever. And, find out what happens there. And he goes to America and finds out that like they lost, like the Buffalo Bills are the most losingest team. They never won. They didn't win all the championships. They got all the championship shirts, but they like never won. It's not real, it's fake. And so when he finds out the real truth, heartbroken, comes back to his like home country. His younger brother's like, "Did you meet Jim Kelly?" He's like, "Yeah, it's just I met him. He's so good, and they're the #1 team. Everyone loves them." And he tells his younger brother lies. It's like, happy ending for the younger brother, but like the older brother like realized the truth. Like they're the worst team ever. They lost. He realizes the truth. It's painful. He can't deal with the truth to his family and just deals with it. Like takes it upon himself to deal with the pain. So that's the whole entire premise of the story. Like, but that was in high school when I wrote that. And it won awards. People loved it. It's like, oh, it's so good.
Good for you.
Thanks.
Well, that's groovy. That's definitely groovy. How are they doing this year? I haven't even seen how the Bills are doing.
Don't know.
But
last thing I watched was the Washington football team.
Does anybody know?
Nope.
Yeah, last game I watched was Washington football team versus Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, they
they won. And they won.
Yeah. Washington won. Dallas Cowboys were awful. The worst quarterback I ever seen in my life was Dallas Cowboys quarterback, dude.
Yeah. What was that guy's name? I
don't know. He has red hair and red eyebrows. I don't know.
Dalton.
No. The running back that I got the
Ezekiel Elliott is the running back.
Yeah, the guy did squat.
Leave my Ohio State Buckeyes out of your mouth, Old Wolf.
What? I'm sorry. Squat?
Squat.
Dude, Old Wolf, is your daughter okay? Where'd she go?
She went to bed.
Oh, man. All right. Is she okay? Is she cool with us? Is she mad that we're talking?
She had to get to bed. Her mother told her 11 o'clock she had to get to bed.
Okay.
But she'd still be here in my ear. Don't worry about it.
It's a weekend. It's a weekend, right? It's okay.
Well, tell her she has homies in the comic book community.
Yeah, no problem. She made her debut.
Yeah, that was cool. That was awesome.
I don't mind.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Nice. Well, hey guys, I'm gonna jump back to my auction. I just want
to say, Adrian, you're leaving us ready, bro.
I appreciate it.
I wanted to say hi.
I just got introduced, man. You're leaving us ready.
I wanted to say hi because I was like, oh, look at these beautiful.
First, give us something.
What's that?
Somebody talk like somebody talk.
Not
somebody.
You're asking me to talk like somebody. Your tone is all wrong, friend.
Christopher Walken.
That's
cool.
cool.
Scooch closer, friend. Come on.
Tell me about that watch. Tell me about the watch.
Your father, he kept a watch in his ass for 5 years. The hunk of metal was in there.
That's good stuff.
Thank you, man. Thank you for being here.
Oh man,
I don't want to get too graphic with that scene because it can get a little racy. So
oh man, oh so good, dude. I turned purple for a second. I swear to God, it's caught on video. I turned purple. I swear to God, that was so good. Oh man,
nice. Well, you guys stay wonderful.
All right.
Thank you very
Thanks,
much.
Adrian.
See you all soon, I'm sure, somewhere around the YouTubes.
Cheers, homie.
Later. See ya.
That was so good. That was the best Christopher Walken impression I've heard
He's
in a
awesome.
long time.
Dude, his
That was so
impressions
good.
are on point all the time.
That was amazing.
Jason, could you do me a favor and call out
Yeah.
the chat?
What's up?
Could you call the chat? I'm lousy.
Yeah. So far, all I see is Joe47771. He's shouting out everybody in the chat. Yo, we got Simple Simon.
Joey
He says,
Badass.
"What's up, Joe?" And everyone else. Holy crap! Is that a Drago shirt, Jason? Yes, it is. It is. If he dies, he dies. Me and some homies just finished watching Rocky IV commentary with Rylan Grant, who's won many awards in the comic book community. And also he writes scripts for John Woo and Ridley Scott and a bunch of other famous directors. Like, he writes scripts, but his favorite movie is Rocky IV. And so we got him to come on to the show. My old show in the past couple of years was on the SMB network. Now it's called the Talking Vols network, which is a college-based football team, that Tennessee Talking Vols. So VAWLS, I believe. So on that channel, if you can find that on YouTube, you'll see our Rocky IV commentary. But we used to have.
And Jason's right. Rylan is a great creator. He's the only
You talked to him. Yeah,
he's
man.
the only creator I've talked to twice on my channel.
Yeah, dude. Dude, he's my old homie. We talked to each other like many times throughout the years.
Oh my
Chris is here. What's up, Chris?
What's up?
Out of the shadows. Chris
Back in
comes on, Beard takes off. What the hell?
He's walking down the street, walking down the block.
Jason, have you seen the follow-up Creed movies, Creed 1 and 2?
I saw Creed 1.
You haven't
I
seen
did not see Creed 2 because I really want to, because that's Rocky 4 Part 2, which is what I've been craving for my whole entire life.
Creed 2 is one of the best Rocky movies ever.
I gotta see Creed 2. I gotta see Creed 2.
Far better than Creed 1.
I thought Creed 1 was way better.
Creed 1 was way better.
Yeah, Creed 2 is okay.
Just the fact that they
I'm gonna watch both back to back.
I did watch them back to back.
They were both good.
They're both good. Creed felt like a better story. Creed 2 felt like they were hopping in on the fan service way too much.
Yeah, bringing back. Yeah.
Which I hope.
And I'm not saying that as a knock. I just
we talked about it on the show with Ryan Grant, but like we all agreed that like we hope to make Creed 3, but it's like Apollo's son, which is Creed, versus Clubber Lang's son. Like, they grew up in the same kind of stuff, The whole thing about Creed is like he grew up in a certain kind of thing, But like Creed's, like Clubber Lang's son would have been the same thing but worse. So he's like even a better opponent, and he's like buffer and bigger than like Apollo Creed's son is. Like that's the whole premise of Part 3.
What if we get Clubber Lang's son, Apollo Creed's son, we get Mr. T's son, Rocky's son.
Let's cover Lang as Mr. T's. Like
Triple, yeah, that's Clubber Lang.
Right,
Triple threat match, triple threat boxing match.
We get
ladder in there.
We get
Yeah,
Tommy
the ladder.
Gunn's son. We get Tommy Gunn's son, and we just have
fuck Tommy Gunn. I want Tommy Gunn erased from history. I hate.
I know. I want him in there.
He ruined the franchise. He's done.
I want him in there just.
He has no child. He has nothing. He's just gone.
And I want an elimination chamber boxing match.
Yeah, bring in the robot child of Paulie and the robot from Rocky IV when they fucked. bring in the robot child of Rocky IV of Paulie's son. His robot son.
Creed 2 is the only thing that we've got to follow up from Drago, we have Cobra Kai following up on the Karate Kid.
Right. Yes.
It's the only thing we got to go by. It's it.
Yeah.
That's what they put out there. That's what I'm.
Dude, I've been trying to convince my wife, because we've been watching movie series in a row, like a bunch of movies, like whatever they are. We recently watched most of the Friday the 13th movies up until Jason X. Today we watched all the Toy Story movies. Before that, we watched like just a bunch. We've been watching all a movie series, but like that's the next one. Is like, man, that'd be so fantastic to create that circumstance.
Jason, I'm assuming you don't have kids because I've watched the Toy Story movie series
Exactly.
literally for the past 4 months.
Exactly what I was.
I've been watching Toy Story 1 through 4 for the past 4 months. So I'm gonna just assume when you're like, oh, we did one movie series this day, we did another movie series this day. I'm like, I'm still
You're stuck in a certain time period forever.
I was just sitting there going, he doesn't have kids. Fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, I can't watch Toy Story because all it does is make me not want to throw away shit because I feel like it's alive. Like it's alive. I'm throwing it away. It just makes me become like a hoarder.
Chris, you write your name on everything now.
We've-
Don't throw it away.
We've seen
I
your
should.
comic room, Chris.
Yeah,
You
you
are.
throw
I
away
cleaned
a
it.
con-
Hey, I cleaned it. I
Did
should show it.
I missed that.
No, I've never shown it yet. I haven't shown it yet. My wife made me clean it.
Clean what?
You throw away a condom. It's like, oh, don't throw away, Chris.
Ah!
Chris.
I watched Sausage Party. They're alive.
Wow.
Oh, man.
Anyway, good stream, guys. Listen.
Where you going? No, you ain't leaving.
I'm not leaving. I'll take this walk down the street and then I'll go. I'm at Thanksgiving dinner right now because we all
Oh my God.
met somewhere. We all met yesterday, but we got here late, so we did Thanksgiving on Friday.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh man. Hey, can we do some of those peppers? Let's do that pepper challenge, Tony.
Yeah.
You want to do
Like-
it? Hey, you want to do it like this?
Carolina Reaper.
I don't know. We should do it on the stream.
You want to do it? You want to do it? You actually want to do it?
Yeah, we should get a couple people to do it. Just do it on the stream. Wow.
I'm not gonna do it.
I'm stupid.
Well, I know you are. I'm not.
I'm
Yeah.
freaking right next to you, guy. Don't worry about it.
I mean, it's for the comedy. That's why I'm doing it. I mean, I wouldn't do it like by myself in the room, like
Here,
just
I
to
got
prove
some,
something.
I got some Cajun trail mix. That's about as close as
Oh,
you'll get right now.
Cajun Trail Mix.
Also, I like how Chris thinks we all have like spicy hot peppers just chilling in our house. Like, oh, you guys got
Well,
some.
obviously I can't do it right now. I'm like just walking on the fucking street.
A friend of mine, he's my brother.
Hey, you have any peppers?
He planted ghost peppers for his son, and he has a bunch of them just dried out, ready to go. And he's asking if I want them. If you want to stream, I'll see how many he has. I'll like send them out in mail.
You're gonna mail ghost peppers? That's what he. I feel like being in the Southwest, I should be able to find any pepper I need, any chili I need. It shouldn't be too bad, right?
Yeah, but we should all,
Right, yeah.
we should all bite the same. We should all bite the same one.
Yeah, it's gonna be like Yarn Man except peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, Yarn Man! I'll go to my grave saying that everybody needs a Yarn Man in their collection.
I got two. I got one that I bought for $4 when Chaos and Old Wolf were trying to hype it, and then I found one on the hunt, which is fantastic for me. I literally bought it for $1. I'm like, y'all realize what you guys have?
Dude, I bought one for $20.
Yeah, you bought mine for $20.
I know.
And that was John's.
That's right.
So good for him. Good for him. Now I don't have a Yarn Man.
Everybody needs a Yarn Man in their collection.
I would say I'd A-OK you one, Chris, but you'll probably, if I asked you for your address, you'd give me an address of a brothel, so I wouldn't trust you.
Yeah, but I'll still get it. I'll be at the brothel.
Chris will show up and he'll see someone reading the Yarn Man like, Bearded sent you that, didn't
No,
he?
he'll go to the brothel, and he'll go, and the madam goes, "Hey, I got your goddamn mail here."
Yeah, I get my mail there.
Here,
I do my bills at the brothel.
here you go. Well, you know,
Hey, Comic Burrito in the chat.
What's up, dude?
Oh,
I'm a burrito. How are you doing? Gotta run. Have a good. Hey, Simple Simon.
it's
have a
chaos.
good
It's chaos.
day, whatever it is over there. Sorry, you're gonna hop on.
I
love that kid.
What happened to Adrian?
Yeah,
He's doing an auction.
Adrian's doing an auction right now.
Oh, yeah. That's what he
right.
does.
You know, actually, it's Saturdays is auction day now. I was hesitant going early than I usually do because of the auction.
Saturday's auction day? No, I mean, John and Greg do one. Comic Burrito's on.
Yep.
Comic Burrito's on. Two Brothers is on.
Yep.
I mean, those are the three I'd probably watch, and they all come on at the same fucking time.
Well,
So.
no.
I mean, they're a little bit off. Yeah.
Two Brothers are at 9:30. Comic Burrito's at 10.
I don't know what 9:30. 9:30. I live in the time
zone. Problem is John asked me to do the show with him on Saturdays because no one was doing shows, and then like after we started, like that, I started to know about Comic Burrito guys. And so,
yeah.
When are we doing?
There's always doing a show.
This shouldn't be the place I ask, but when are we doing the Kirk Douglas?
No, that's fine. You can ask that. So next, so not
when are we
this
doing
Saturday,
what?
John and I were off this weekend to just let people enjoy, and we wanted to prep for more time. So the following Saturday, we're doing Drinks and Movies. We're talking Ian Holm movies because we're doing a retrospective of him. So we're talking, that's Bilbo Baggins, the guy from Alien, Fifth Element, That Sweet Hereafter. So tons of great movies that he's in. And then I think we're going to take a week break after that. And then, so I think we're going to do Ian Holm. Ian Holm will be on the 5th. And I think we're going to do the Kirk Douglas retrospective on the 19th.
The 19th?
I think so. We might move it up to the 12th, but I think it'll be the 19th.
Oh, okay. Let me know so I can.
Yeah. Talk to John, but last I heard with him, we're going to do it on the 19th.
Because right now I started. Have you watched Spartacus yet?
So I haven't.
I think it's over 3 hours long.
I'm giving myself my 2 weeks to give Ian Holm his due and watch all his movies because he's such a strong supporting character in so many great movies. And then I'm gonna just bust it for 2 weeks of watching Kirk Douglas movies. So
Spartacus is over 3 hours long. Just letting you know.
Oh, I know. It's gonna be. I'm not gonna be hopping on live streams for a while just so I can get my Kirk Douglas fix in because I want to give him the respect he's due.
Just do what John does and read the Wikipedia synopsis and act like you watched it.
I know. I tell you the show.
Tell what you eating?
Huh?
You look like a squirrel.
You're eating a squirrel?
Bag of peanuts.
That's why I thought you looked like a squirrel.
Exactly.
That's a bag of weed.
Bag of peanuts, dude.
I saw it.
Jason's like, that's not how you do that.
Yeah, you waved it across the screen. I saw that bag of weed.
Yeah.
Everyone saw it.
Yeah, it's peanuts.
Oh! Speaking of,
yeah, John, what's up, dude?
Come off the hunt.
It's Ron.
My ass kicked.
John
my hands up. My hands up. I'm sorry. My hands up. And it's my fucking channel. You realize, John, who I love like a brother of another mother.
I mean, you're more like his dad, but whatever.
What he's wearing. Do you actually see what he's wearing? After he dropped, what are you wearing?
His own shirt.
His own shirt.
You
There
actually
we go.
Oldwolf.
He's doing his own merch. He's all jealous because I have my COVID.
Should I pan over? Look what I got.
This is wrong.
Oh look, he's got the albino Hulk.
He's got his Grant Morrison mask.
There you go.
What I love is John hears me talking that I carry the show, and he's like, all right, I got hop on.
Actually, no, I was not watching the show. I just knew that he was live, and I saw that you had, holy crap, like 20 thumbs down. The only way this happens is there's like 20 thumbs down on this video. Did somebody start talking Star Wars?
I'm like pointing over here, and I'm like, no, it's right here. It's
right. What did you do?
I swear to God, all you have to do in this community to get thumbs down is just talk about Star Wars, and somebody's gonna shit their pants.
Yeah.
Really?
You told me to talk about Star Wars.
Whoa.
You told me to bring up Star Wars.
Relax.
Ahsoka forever. Ahsoka forever.
Yeah, so good.
Everybody relax. Yes, I have like 20 thumbs down. But you know something?
Do you really?
Shit.
16.
I'm somebody. I'm a contender. I actually have 20 people watch my goddamn show and say, big thumbs up. You know what I'm saying?
There's 9 watching now. What are you talking about?
Hey, Old Wolf, I will say one of those is probably my wife because she's probably thumbs downing it because she's going, Greg is being way too loud and I can hear him upstairs.
Okay,
so
stay
he's been off the live stream right now, Old Wolf. So like,
Hey, what the fuck? Hey, how do you have 16 thumbs down? How do you possibly get 16 thumbs down?
I don't even get that many viewers.
Yeah, what? How did that? I didn't believe. I thought John was joking.
No,
How is there 16?
When I hopped on, there was 14.
What the hell did you do, Old Wolf?
Absolutely nothing. Say it again. No, I did absolutely nothing. I just sat here and let people talk. People are dragging me down. People are dragging.
How did
me
that happen?
I don't know.
I bet it's Jason.
And I don't give a crap.
I wouldn't either, but it's still, to me, it's just like, how did it happen? Like, that's sort of weird.
I actually had 16 people watch.
Well, technically about 36 because 20 of them liked it and 16 of them didn't. So
yeah, you had at least that many.
What more can I ask for? What more can I ask for? I have.
How about a stack of books I got?
What do you got? Flick them out.
Yeah, I got my first ever copy of the graphic novel for Death of Captain Marvel.
The
magazine size, the large format size. Whoop, that's not.
Hold on.
Show your books, John. Tony's just gonna put himself.
There you go. Sorry. Hey, can you move that more to your left? To your right. Actually, to your right.
To the right. To the right.
It's covering the slab behind me. Here, I'll put it right here.
Yeah.
Is that better? Something like that. I got some any Moon Knight fans. I got some good Moon Knight.
I'm a Moon Knight fan.
Sienkiewicz.
Yeah.
Whatever you want.
That's a great run, him on the Moon Knight.
I got 2. I got issue 21.
Very cool. I got to stop picking that up.
So who did you mug to get these?
Just some little old lady.
Yeah.
I'm gonna put these over there. I got a cool. This is the second print from Batman 638. The reveal of Jason Todd as the.
I got both of those. I have both of those.
Yeah. So this is the.
He looks like he's taking a shit.
Jason. The first print has Batman holding the mask.
Yeah.
He looks like he's taking a shit.
Jason's reflection in it.
He might be. It's what my brother would call a growler. He's having a growler.
Oh.
Taking a shit. I've never owned a copy of Future Imperfect. I found a copy of that one.
I was looking. That's funny. I was looking for that the other day because I like the Maestro series. I was like, I should get the 2 Future Imperfects, but they're a little. What did you get it for?
This one was 15.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing them for. 15 is probably the lowest I've seen it, so that's a pretty good price.
This is the first appearance, but the cover. He's on the cover of part 2
of the second one. Yeah.
I did not find a copy of that one.
June, you want him to keep the Batman? Man, no. John's gonna send that Batman to me.
I found this in a dollar bin. I don't know. This
I got that signed. I have that one signed.
So
I'm
nothing
sorry.
like
I apologize.
Coriander in skimpy clothing.
That is the first appearance of her sister right there.
Yeah, Blackfire.
I told John he doesn't have to split his super chats with me if he sends me those Batman books.
I got 3 more. So I got 3 more here. Oh, Greg.
Hey.
Show up. That's nice of Greg to do that.
That stash is gone.
Yeah, I know. I shaved it, and I am going to send it to Poser.
All right, what you got, John?
I got this variant that I had been looking for. My LCS.
Yo, I got 2 of those. I had to get 2 of those.
Beautiful cover.
Love it. That's my favorite.
It's a beauty. Yeah. Thank you to I Got Issues for hooking me up with that and for hooking me up with this Blackest Night cover. Gotta love it. Creepy as heck. And then I got 2 more. I got Mike Zeck, Captain America.
Oh, yeah.
Mike Zeck is just freaking unbelievable.
Yep.
Love that guy. So I did not have this, and I've got a bunch of his Captain America run. I just was like looking for good covers, and I'd never seen that one before. That was a gorgeous one. And then the banger book that I got from I Got Issues.
Oh shit! Dark Side.
Yeah, baby. So this goes with I've got the Jimmy Olsen book, but this was like the one I still really needed to get.
Yeah.
So I traded with him. I traded some books to him, and he sent me this. So it was a sweet deal.
Sick.
So my Dark Side collection is now mostly
Now I need to go back and watch The Hunt and see if you won with that.
I got my ass kicked, buddy.
Usually I make a joke like that, and John like, "Oh, you got to watch Comic-Gories if you want to know."
No.
John,
I think I got 5 votes across the entire night.
Did I knock out Chris? I did. Okay, I'm gonna bow out.
It's all right. I can leave.
No, I don't want you to leave. God
I'm
damn
already
it.
done. I shared my books. Unless you want me to talk Star Wars and get you some more thumbs down.
All right, I'm gonna bow out, and I'm gonna put Chris in. Okay.
Why?
I will legitimately stay. We watched The Mandalorian tonight, and it's tonight. This new episode, without
so
spoiling it,
Yeah, so good.
is one of the best ones that they've done.
Yeah. Yeah.
But I will legitimately say, like, I'm just not a fan of that show. It's not made for me.
What?
It's not made for me.
Wow.
I started watching it today for the first time. I'm 4 episodes in.
Oh.
Have you guys never seen Lone Wolf and Cub?
So why you're not a fan of it, John?
For me, it just feels like the Baby Yoda show, and that's not what I signed up for. I'm tired. I'm really tired of the constant. Can we find a sitter? Like I don't
never saw Beowulf and Cub before,
and I can clearly tell they're never getting rid of the kid. They're never going to get rid of the kid, and so it's always going to be the show.
Yes,
this is the show forever.
Yes,
I wanted badass bounty hunter show, but I'm getting babysitter show, and I'm not enjoying that.
You never saw Kurosawa? Like
I like Kurosawa, but Kurosawa does one movie. He doesn't do like.
But you never saw Beowulf and Cub.
Hours. This show,
Beowulf and Cub was like 10 movies.
I never watched that one. No.
All right.
It's 10 movies. He made 10. He did 10 sequels to.
There was like a lot of them. There was like at least 8.
Is this book any good?
But John,
John
Favreau is the creator of that Mandalorian, and I think he's like the new face of this Star Wars generation that we're.
Well, I mean, all credit goes to Dave Filoni too, the guy who created Clone Wars, because he's running this with Favreau, and he's
Filoni and Favreau are like this,
right?
And it's fantastic. It's the best you can get.
I don't disagree with John. I do disagree. Like I like this series. The problem for me is the Mandalorian. Every episode is who's going to help him accomplish his task, which diminishes the ability of the Mandalorian, in my opinion.
Yeah, no. The Mandalorian is made to be fallible, so it's like he's not perfect. He's not the ultimate warrior. He's not like a Arnold Schwarzenegger or like Sylvester Stallone. He's just a badass like Jean-Claude Van Damme, but he's vulnerable. So it's like he's always run into obstacles. So it's like he's not like an ultimate badass who's like going to complete every task with no problem. He's going to just ass kicked along the way, no matter what he does. But he has baby like Yoda there to help him out too.
Give him a second. Give him an episode or two where he stands on his own. That's all I say.
Well, he has many episodes in the past. Like
it's always
the one where he rescued Baby Yoda alone, like where he like. Where he defeated the big ass like rhinoceros monster. Like, I mean, there's a lot of things where he's done shit on his own. But
I don't know that he.
Well, Yoda did
Baby Yoda
magic to do it. I watched that today.
Like,
yeah.
Also, because Chris isn't coming back on.
You just made a Jean-Claude Van Damme
freaking thing. I
He
apologize.
said he's taking a walk.
We just heard a Jean-Claude Van Damme reference to the Mandalorian.
That's Jason.
I'm saying he's not a badass. He's like not an ultimate badass like everyone wants him to be. Everyone's like, oh yeah, Boba Fett's a badass, so Mandalorian should be even tougher than him. It's not even that. It's like
Jason, you're just trying to get dislikes.
He's
you're
vulnerable.
trying to get dislikes for Oldwolf.
The Mandalorian is vulnerable. He's fallible. Like he has mistakes. Like
I am.
You can kick his ass, but like at the same time, it's like he still holds his own, but like he's even more powerful together with Baby Yoda. So it's like
kicks
it's so
ass.
good. But he has a new name. He has a name now with the last.
Don't give no spoilers. People
Don't worry. Jason has told us that he has a new name 4 times.
Grogon, or
know what the name is.
His name is like Southern. It's like Grogon or something.
It's
stupid.
Bob.
Like,
Also, by the way, you changed your name to I Am Cole. I liked it when it was Greg forced me to come. Do you guys all know my friend Cole from Comic Burrito?
Hello.
Cole.
So that's Comic Burrito.
Hey,
That's
Yeah.
it's
One
one-third.
Thank
One
you.
third of Comic Burrito. So if you guys don't know Comic Burrito, they are the ones that they had a show on already before John and I started our Saturday night show. And we didn't know that. And then I became friends with them after John and I started our show.
Well, we've been all over the place too. I mean, we're very unorganized, but we do what we do. We had Anthony Cleveland, who wrote Stargazer, telling us how to make hot sauce like 3 weeks ago on our thing. Like, just like, hey, well, we're done talking about your book. You want to stay on? And he was like, here's where I like press apples to make cider. And also, you want to learn how to make hot sauce? And we're like, yes.
I did you not. I've hopped off.
I'll
So
be right
John
back.
and I start our show on Saturday nights at 11 o'clock Eastern time. I've hopped off our show at like 1 a.m. and Comic Burrito, who are Eastern time, still are on too. And I'm like, dag nabbit, I'm gonna hop on that too.
That's crazy.
Because John's always like, well, Greg, it's 10 o'clock. I should go to bed. And I'm like, it's 2 a.m. I should go to bed. But no, I'm gonna hop on another stream.
Wild cards. I like it.
Wolf, Chaos is not coming back on. Just get back in.
I think he said he was getting a refill or something.
Yeah. I got mad hiccups.
Okay.
So I'm sorry.
Yeah, so I mean, like,
Put myself on mute.
I love I will say there's plenty of things to compliment about Mandalorian. I think the look of the show is amazing. I think the special effects and the production design are the best that you'll ever get. I mean, it is the look and feel of it, the music, everything is really top notch. I'm just, it's just not the show I wanted. Like, I didn't want the babysitter stuff, and I will argue to my dying day that the show is like they do 8-episode seasons, and like half of the show still has to be filler episodes. Like, I don't get it. Like,
Well,
you can bitch about Lost. Like,
there's
my
only
favorite
10
show is
episodes.
Lost.
There's
My
only
favorite
10
show is
episodes a
Lost.
season.
And Lost has plenty of flaws, and they will have filler episodes, but they made like 26 hours in a year. Like, these guys are
there's like
making
20 episodes.
These guys are
per
making
season.
8. They're making 8, and they still have filler episodes. Like, come on.
There's 10 episodes a season for
The first
The
season
first
had
season's only 8.
The first season had 8.
The first season had like 10.
8.
No, 8.
It
I started watching it today, and I was
It had
looking through all the
exactly 8.
episodes.
I
Just to
looked
see
at
how
it today
many.
too. Are you sure? Oh, wait,
Yeah, it's
I
8.
think it's 10.
I'm absolutely certain.
I'm gonna find out.
I mean, I started watching it today and had to look,
I don't blame
like,
you.
skip an episode. Also,
did.
my mother-in-law really liked it. Episode 4, she was just like, "Oh, this!" Like, I was watching it, paused it, left the room. She started watching it. She's like, "Oh yeah, that like lady with the weird hair saved
Nathan,
the
you
green
can come
guy."
right back. There's the season 1, episode 8.
Yeah,
There's no more on IMDb.
And again, I don't think the show is like horrible. It's just not the one I wanted. And I feel like when you do 8-episode seasons, there's no reason to have fillers. You should not have a single filler episode if you're doing 8 episodes. You do 26 and you're on a major network with commercials and shit, then yeah, I get it. You're probably going to have some filler. But 8 and you still have filler? Like, come on, that's just lazy shit.
Well, I think that even though the 8 episodes, I think each episode still had something to provide for the overall. If you want to look at the arching, where the journey of the Mandalorian is going, of what he's been, going through. But those episodes of Mandalorian, I would rather watch those than the last 3 remakes of the Star Wars trilogy that they put together.
Get out of here, Saxy man. Get out of here.
I'm just saying that. It's just the Boba Fett connection was phenomenal to me. I was like, oh my God. And then that's just my opinion. That's all.
No, and hey, that's the whole thing about Star Wars. I think people are entitled to their opinions, and like I legitimately don't hate the new trilogy. I don't necessarily love them as much.
I don't
as
hate them. No.
But like
I don't
everybody's
know,
like, oh,
man.
Perry freaking loves Perry and the Boy Who Had 7 will die to their dying day. Say the prequels are the best trilogy. That's like their shit. They love that shit. hottest take I've ever heard in my fucking life.
I mean, I loved pod racing as a kid, but I still can't make that take. The second movie sucked, but the other two are fine if you take out Jar Jar Binks.
I know Jason's gonna because he's already dropped a GoldenEye reference. Star Wars Pod Racer was one of the best N64 games around, and I don't care what you think about the prequels. That game was fantastic.
I would put it at number 3. You get your GoldenEye, you get your Ocarina of Time, and then you get your Pod Racer.
I'm okay with that.
That game was so good, and I was so good at that game too, man. Like I love pod racing, dude.
I still feel like Ocarina of Time is one of the greatest games. I mean, it's one of the few games I legitimately have beaten the whole thing, started over, and beat it again.
Dude, Ocarina of Time is probably hands down, possibly the best Zelda game of all time. Ocarina of Time,
Breath of the Wild was pretty tight though.
Perfect Dark was also a great N64 game.
But what about like NFL Blitz when you could bring your memory card to the arcade and plug that shit in?
So NFL Blitz, 1999 was the year. So with N64, you have a memory card. You can make your own plays on the N64, record them, and put in your memory card. You can take that memory card, that big ass pack that's like this tall and wide, put it into a Blitz 99 arcade machine, slap it in. You can import your plays into the arcade machine. And I found a glitch where it's like you can do a lateral and then another lateral and then a far flung haymaker to the far left. Guaranteed touchdown.
So
no
like
what
the Houston Texans did against my Detroit Lions on Thanksgiving.
But no matter what, it was a guaranteed touchdown. So either way, if you I imported that play. It was like guaranteed. So I had number 1 score on every arcade machine on Blitz. And I wish they'd bring Blitz back. That's such a good game.
It is a great game.
Or even like NBA Jam. Those games were
too. Oh, I love NBA Jam.
No, and I was trying to increase my score on Pitfall from Atari. That's what I was trying to do. Okay. I restarted that game like 5,000 times just to get the score up where I wanted to be. I remember those days. That's cool.
Hey, Cole, you are in good company though as a Detroit Lions fan because Adrian, who was just on here, had a Detroit Lions shirt on, and in the Mainframe Comic Con chat, Clay Mann
had that.
Detroit.
So you a fan? Because I tried to see if he was even from Michigan. Like, do you just like that?
Florida.
Oh, because that Old English D is just classic. Everyone loves it. I mean, let's just say it's the best sports hat maybe out there.
It might be.
I mean, I'm just trying to stir something if there's like a Yankee or a Boston's fan
here around. No, Jason, if anything's a Pirates fan, which they're trash. I'm a
great stadium.
No.
I
I'm
saw
a
a game there.
And we're trash. No matter what,
like
no matter where I live across
also great stadium.
No matter where I live across the U.S., I'm not into sports, but I used to be when I was a kid, and that's where sports were prime. So back when I was a kid, we had Michael Jordan, we had Larry Bird, we had Magic Johnson, we had all the All-Stars. Sports don't get any better than that. Now, sports suck. They're boring as fuck. Like, sports are so boring and dumb. It sucks. I hate watching sports now. But they're prime when I was a kid. But back then, like, that's I don't know. It was the prime. You can't beat that shit. Sorry. You can't.
I don't know. You got people like LeBron James who are still out there doing it. I mean, he's a modern day Magic Johnson, but probably more athletic. And I'm a huge Michigan State fan.
I don't know, man.
I'm just trying to make
sports are so
Greg get really happy.
I can't. What my dream, I guess my curse or whatever is like whatever sports I watch and I'm into and I study, the team wins. So like when I was in Houston Rockets won, San Antonio Spurs won. You know, around that time period. Before that, when I was living in Corpus Christi, it was the hometown was like Dallas Cowboys. Cowboys won all those championships. Moved to Arizona, Diamondbacks. I started watching baseball. The Arizona Diamondbacks won. Yeah, Randy Johnson threw a ball into a bird and exploded.
Boom!
Yeah, it was amazing. And then after that, moved to Pittsburgh, and I was like, oh, I want to watch hockey. Penguins won. Started watching baseball. Pirates won championship. Started watching football. Steelers won. Pittsburgh is a winning team. Might be because of me. Because I started watching sports. But when I don't watch sports is when they lose.
You're like reverse Drake.
Jason, I hate to break your bubble, but when the Houston Rockets won the NBA championship,
Hakeem Olajuwon
because of you
for 2 years in a row.
Michael Jordan decided to play baseball. It has nothing to do with you. It is because Michael Jordan decided to say, you know what? I'm going to try my hand at baseball for a little bit.
Yeah, but that was for a long spur of years because not only Houston Rockets won, but later on San Antonio Spurs won. So it was a good 6-year period as opposed to Jordan baseball was 2-year period. So
Dudes talking comics. Listen, I
don't even know what that means.
I lost the debate against you with who's more relatable, Captain America or Spider-Man, and the 11-year-old judge voted for you for Spider-Man. However, I will go back on a debate with you and debate LeBron James and Jordan, not because I believe it's true, but because I believe I can beat you in that debate.
I think
because the other debates, just no chance in hell.
I mean, that's a hard debate though, because so many people are coming into it that are just going to be like, "Fuck it, no matter what Jordan wins or no matter what LeBron wins."
Have you seen The Last Dance about Michael Jordan?
Oh,
yes,
I have.
Yes, yeah.
I watched all 8 episodes. They're great.
Dude, Jordan is so much better than LeBron. I can't stand LeBron. It kind of breaks my heart. He's going to be the next Space Jam kind of character. That's so, I don't know, crappy. I want to use harsher words, but LeBron does not compare to Michael Jordan. I hate seeing LeBron being the next Michael Jordan because that's the company getting behind anybody that has any kind of monetary stature that they can get behind. It's oh yeah, LeBron. He's the next money guy we can get behind. We can get money.
I mean, why is it because you think he's soft?
You're right.
You're right, Jason. Let's
LeBron does not compare to Jordan. LeBron is a joke.
Let's hate on LeBron Jordan. The guy has no scandals. The guy has no scandals. Married his high school sweetheart. The guy literally has built a school for a town in Akron who has nothing. The guy is pure class. You have any knock on LeBron James, it is because he flops. That's it. There's no other derogatory thing you can say about LeBron James that is true other than that. LeBron James is a great athlete. He is a great representation of what
he is not a great player as compared to Jordan.
Oh,
yeah, but if you're talking about Jordan being tough,
it's like comparing Kendrick Lamar to Tupac. Kendrick Lamar is a great rapper. He's fantastic. To modern day, especially, yes. But to Tupac, no, he does not compare. Same thing with LeBron James and Jordan. You can't compare the two.
But rap in the 90s to rap currently is a lot different too.
Puppeteering above LeBron James. But because kids are younger, they have certain circumstances and certain perspective because that's how they grew up. Is they think that LeBron James is great is because NBA is shoving LeBron James in their face. Not the same, dude.
How many of you remember the video game back in the late 80s, early 90s? It was Jordan versus Bird. I remember playing it.
Yes.
And it was a video game that paired the two against each other.
Great.
Bird against Jordan. Mm-hmm. And they were the two monsters that had each other. But I appreciate what you're saying there about watch The Last Dance. I know it's not fully accurate, but
I watched The Last Dance, and here's what I love. And I love that I'm literally have hijacked this debate of this comic show channel that people are watching. We're literally trying to find what topics can we talk about that can literally get Old Wolf more dislikes as a comic book channel. We're now arguing about LeBron James and Michael Jordan.
Is that right?
He doesn't even know who LeBron James is.
Records on dislikes. I have no problem with
Dudes Talking Comics throws out in the chat. but if you win a championship game to be 6-0,
Yeah, but he got knocked out in the first round. LeBron James never has.
Can we talk about how many times Michael Jordan got knocked out of the first round?
Or that he had to change rules because the Detroit Pistons were too tough for him.
Took a team that should not pass the first round and get them to the finals. Anyways, we'll debate this later, Mo. No knock on Michael Jordan. I grew up as a child that Jason just was saying. You guys, if you were a kid growing up watching the Bulls, that was me. I was the kid who was like, now all the kids were like Golden State. That's me now because I was Michael Jordan, Orlando Magic with Shaq and Penny.
Yeah.
Anyways,
and you can't forget Shaq.
Was it your two favorites was Bulls and Magic?
Yeah.
Mine was Bulls. After Jordan retired, I was like, yo, like this Kobe Bryant kid has something going on. So he's going to Lakers. Yo, my new team from Bulls is Lakers. And then Kobe Bryant like mashed up, dude, the freestyle jam or the All-Star game, like the freestyle competition, like dunk competition. He did a 360 slam dunk. I was like, yo, this Kobe Bryant like rookie is amazing. Like this guy's my new favorite player. And like, so I started him. I was like, oh, he's going to Lakers. Like, yo, that's my new team. Fuck Bulls. The Lakers is now my.
Oh my gosh!
And then I found out he's like such a dickhead, like to people. Like because he grew up as a rich kid. He's like a privileged rich kid. He's being like just an asshole to everyone he meets because he feels like he's better than everyone. So I was like, this guy sucks because he's a dickhead. He's a great player, but he's not like a good person. But then later on, as years go by, he's like, I stopped watching basketball after I realized like what an asshole Kobe Bryant was to people. And so I was like, okay, I stopped. I'm done with sports. I'm done watching sports.
This is the longest stream that John has ever been on.
I gave up. And then later on, Kobe Bryant dies in a helicopter accident with his daughter, which sucks. I feel so much worse for his daughter than Kobe Bryant. But he's an all-star guy. People love him. He's a winner. He's a champion, you know. But at the same time, like,
Jason,
I don't know, man. I don't like that guy, man. He always stuck in my mind. He's always been a privileged individual. Same thing with Tiger Woods. He grew up rich too. You know, he got kid lessons, golf lessons, some childhood birth. Like, I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's kind of weird. It's like, you know, what is the balance between a good player and being privileged? Like, what makes a good player?
Think about it now, 2020. I'm serious. Mm-hmm. With YouTube around, put a current Michael Jordan against LeBron James one-on-one.
Jordan
on YouTube. How to go?
I put $1,000 on Jordan over.
I
LeBron.
guarantee Jordan would,
even if he has 10 years older than LeBron James. Like if he has a 10-year gap, 20-year gap, I'd still pick Jordan.
Right now, you put Jordan at his 60, almost 70 against LeBron.
That's a little tougher. That's right
now.
Jordan over
Jordan would hold.
Jordan's also 57.
How old is Jordan now?
That's
57.
All right, we gotta pause. We gotta pause this. I'm gonna debate Jason, Herminio, obviously, and also Dudes Talking Comics about LeBron James and Michael Jordan off his channel. We have completely hijacked Old Wolf's channel. We have gotten him so many dislikes by talking our dislike about Star Wars, our debate about Michael Jordan and LeBron James. We could Old Wolf, take us back to comics, bring us back to
what are you reading, Old Wolf? What are you reading?
Oh my fucking
Bring it back. Bring it back. What are you reading, buddy? We'll bring back the comics.
Passion. I love your feeling. I love that. This is not a sports channel.
Yeah, what are you reading?
If you want sports, show up at 12:30 on the Comic Burrito.
John,
bring it up. We'll talk about it.
Over there in Care Bears. Jubilee is supposed to be dead. Why is she alive?
Yeah, she used to be a vampire for a bit, and then she got
died.
cured of that.
She was, she was. John, fill me here.
Is it the eggs? Did they just regrow her? I've stopped
the eggs
doing X-Men.
The eggs.
I mean, not that I didn't want to. I just couldn't afford it.
How did Jubilee, she died off world, right? How was she back alive?
When she die?
It was in one of the early Excalibur issues.
It was during the freaking basketball game where
I'm not prepared to get into a deep dive Hitman Exoswords. Bro. I'm busy just playing with the fact that I can change my name to anything that I want. I've been
Smart that.
Anybody who watches this show on the replay, just you can fast forward and watch. I'm going to constantly just be changing this.
Does your wife comment how quick you are?
She's too busy having a good time.
Oh, okay.
So you like my new name change?
I almost spit up my whole beer. I was close.
How did you change so quickly? I'm low and slow, so
I was ready to change it to something else, but you would ask the serious questions, so
I had some really solid ones earlier. I thought, no. So basically, they killed her in one of the early Excalibur issues, but it was off like panel. You couldn't see it happening. You saw her glasses on the floor. And it was Braddock, whatever, the King Jamie, I think is his name. He did it. But the hint that seemed to imply that it was a ruse to control Lady Saturnine and what she was doing, because she appeared like in like the next issue or whatever, but they never explained it. I felt like it was horribly presented, just like whatever happened to Betsy. I think has really been horribly explained.
Didn't bring brought back.
Yeah, but like the whole Captain Britain Corps came back and they all had her hair color, and I was like, what the is all this? Like, I think they just, that was the one thing that really bugged me about the Ten of Swords, is I felt like some of the stuff wasn't really fleshed out clearly.
Okay, I did my part. I brought back the comics. Somebody help me here.
I have
did anyone read this?
A single issue.
Did you guys read this book?
I did not. I heard some hot takes about it though.
Were they good or bad? Because I think this is one of the best books.
Yeah, I heard it was good.
I know,
really
Burrito, you guys were saying it's good. My dude over at Icons of Hero was saying some stuff that it's not good. So
was he wearing all white and a cape and a guard?
No.
He wasn't dressed in all white?
No, it's Black Lightning.
all right.
He's the only African American I know that actually reviewed it.
Okay.
Oh. The only thing is there's apparently some misspellings in it.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
Rough.
They said accept instead of expect.
Sorry, I just read John's.
I saw you. I was trying not to spit.
That one's for Perry. That one's just for Perry. I wish I could see the end of his. John is the Connery to my.
Sorry, Ted. Sorry.
Foot fetish.
Which is
That
saying,
makes me extra old, but I'll still accept the fact that I'm being.
which is saying that you can play my father on a channel, but you're only 10 years older than me.
That's
Who's it? John?
Apparently, I am. I'm 43.
35, so it's pretty accurate.
Team 35.
You really
Now
believe
you're carving out 2 extra years off of me. Come on now.
I could actually be your father?
You could.
I'm your father.
You are.
John.
Maybe you are, Old Wolf.
Are you all of our fathers?
I'm 55. I'm your father.
Not mine, but his maybe.
Right. I'm your father.
I could legitimately be Perry's dad.
Oh, Wolf, you can be my dad. I'd rather have you be my dad.
I'll be your dad.
Yeah.
Yeah, here you go. How old are you?
I'm now. I just turned 36.
Good.
Which sucks because last year I told everyone that I was 36 last year.
Oh, you're like Nick from our channel.
Yeah, I was 35 last year.
Congratulations.
And I told everyone I was 36. So now I'm 36 again. So you can be my dad. That'd be awesome. Can you be my dad?
From now on, I'm your father.
I like it. I like it. I love it. I love it. Love it.
How you doing?
I love it.
Looks
Hey,
like
guess what? Now we're a team. Guess what? You guys are fucked.
Yeah, that's right.
Did anyone read this though?
You got your mother's looks, but you got my eyes.
Yeah, right?
It's the shit. Come on, Burrito. What else you got me?
Oh,
What do you
The kaiju score. Did anyone read it?
like that? Oh,
Kaiju score? No.
It is a heist book that involves kaiju monsters.
I highlighted that on my show on last week, but I was like, I didn't like the interior art, so I skipped buying it. I didn't love the interior art.
See, that's why it looks like weird Riley Rossimo art, and that's the only reason I got it because I don't know, I'm weird, but
I literally passed it up because it was the interior art was shown on every Aftershock book.
Yeah.
I was like, I don't like that.
It was just one panel, right?
But you guys, I didn't like the like.
You see this panel. This is what they show.
Armed like disproportionate people. But then you guys talked about it, so I actually picked it up to see if it's any good. So
I mean, I guess it does have there's one scene in here, especially where they're super long arms, but then like, I mean, this shouldn't really ruin it because it's called Kaiju Heist. But like, hey, look, here's some kaiju monsters.
Right.
I think the story's solid. I mean, I'm not huge on a lot of Aftershock stuff. I read Jimmy's Bastards. Is Baby Tooth Aftershock?
I think so.
But this, I think this is pretty solid.
Google it.
Dead Day was that.
Oh yeah.
And I really like Dead Day.
Why?
I thought it was a really. Did you not read Dead Day to Oldwolf?
No, that's why I'm asking you why.
So Dead Day was this concept of a comic. It was 5 issues, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the idea of the concept of the story was that one day a year, everybody who's dead basically rises up and can just live as like kind of zombies that day. And so they can right wrongs, they can go visit family members, and it was just a really cool thing. And the writer, Ryan Parrott, was talking about it on Lost in Comics channel when they interviewed him, and it was just kind of this idea of like how this idea came from him from the idea of like there are people in his life that if he could just have like one day a year where he could talk to them and reminisce about certain things or right wrongs or have conversations that they wish they had of what that would be like. And he put that into a comic form. And I thought it was a really cool 5-story arc. So if you haven't checked out Dead Day by Aftershock, I think it's a really cool read.
So what that one day a year, they come back? Are they all like nasty looking, or they?
Yeah. So like
some are and some are. It depends on how you die.
Some are. Depends on how you die. If you got shot in the head, yeah, your head's gonna be half blown off. If you're not like,
but like if you died in your sleep, you'd be fine.
You're fine. It depends on how you are. So like if someone got shot in the head, they're probably gonna wear a helmet or something to kind of hide that. It's a really cool concept, and the 5-story arc was I thought they did a really good job of going from like, here's a cool story, here's how we're wrapping it up. They left it for room to go farther if they want to. They don't need to if you don't want to. And I thought that was cool.
He said when he was on Lost in Comics, he said that if this book sells well, there will be other arcs. And if you read AWA stuff, like there's Year Zero. It's nothing like Year Zero, but it's going to be like that, he said, where every arc is a different group of people, but some people might intertwine with other stories. I liked it. Yeah, it was really good. I mean, the ending was different than I assumed it was going to be in both good and bad ways.
Right.
But it's still a compelling story for 5 issues.
Very cool.
I was like, how do we get on Dead Day? Oh, Aftershock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is We Live Aftershock?
See, that is my son right there. That is my son right there.
God damn it.
I want to say that it is Aftershock. I
think I might be one of the few people I did not get the second book.
I think the second book was far superior to the first issue.
Yes.
And
The first, a lot of people were going crazy on the first book.
I liked the first issue enough that I wanted a second issue, and the second issue sold me on getting the first arc.
Yep.
For me, it seemed like a book where it's like, well, I could probably wait on a trade for this one.
I think I could see that, and I definitely think the artist is young enough that they're clearly learning how to do panel layouts to tell their story clearly. Because I had moments when I was confused, but the art was very compelling, and the world and the design is very unique. So I was in. Yeah, Old Wolf has a question on his own channel.
Yes, I do. I didn't want to interrupt you, Lamer Frame and Mandalorian. I didn't want to. You had a good point going, but we have Old Therapist over here who's not a comic book reader.
Oh damn!
He's a newbie, and he's my brother over here, a local.
That's
the Hot Wing Challenge. If y'all,
I was gonna say, I recognize that forehead.
So if
we saw the sweat beads coming down,
I don't want him to feel out of place now.
No. I am enjoying this. I told you, I am not I don't collect comic books like you do, but as far as like the TV shows, the cinema, I am a diehard. If there's a movie about it, I am there. All the Marvel, the Star Wars, I am there. You guys are talking about Keiju. I've got this book series. Jeremy Robinson. He wrote like 6 books. Keiju. I know it's not a comic book, but they're novels. But phenomenal series. Jeremy Robinson.
I'm going to put that on my Amazon list here.
I'm telling you, it's Keiju series, phenomenal. But now
give me the title one more time.
It was Project Nemesis. The author was Jeremy Robinson, and he wrote like 5 or 6 books, like 6 books on it.
What I want to say is, if my therapist did want to get into a comic or read something, what would you 4 guys suggest?
What is your favorite thing? Well, like movie reference. Like if you were not watching a comic book movie, what do you want to watch?
I'm in debate right now with the Marvel series and the DC.
But I mean, excluding comic book stuff. Like if you were to just be like, would you want to watch James Bond? Do you want to watch Star Wars? I mean, I guess that's comics now, but what kind of stuff?
Let me tell you, just from my first stream with Old Wolf's Therapist, that I would recommend. Old Wolf's Therapist seems like he is a avid old school Star Wars fan, correct?
Yep.
I would recommend Marvel right off the bat. And I'm not a Marvel guy. Their Star Wars series that Chuck Soule is writing right now, because I think it's really cool. It takes place after Empire Strikes Back and what happens in between Return of the Jedi. And I think it's some really cool storytelling of a lot of parts that's missed in between that, because they jump from, if you watch the movies, there's a clear jump between what happens in Empire Strikes Back and Return of the Jedi. I would say pick up Chuck Soule's his issues of, I think it's up to 7 issues right now. Hey, Jason, are you awake? Mm-hmm. Okay.
I'm actually writing that down.
I thought I made you fall asleep. So
no. I was in the zone. I was concentrating on what you had to say to make it more important. So whatever you had to say, I like. Oh yeah, that's important.
But is this what you're talking? Is that part of the Star Wars canon? Is that
all Marvel? All Marvel comics are canon.
Yeah.
They took all the Dark Horse stuff and said, not really anymore. I think right. I'm not huge into Star Wars, but I think that they took back the Dark Horse stuff.
I would say that if you're gonna ask what would you try reading for the first time diving into comics, you need a bunch almost like a personality test first, just to kind of know what's your favorite comic book movie? If you went back and looked at all your favorite comic book movies, what are some of your favorites?
Yeah, you would need a starting line. That's what you would just need, a starting line.
I'm on the fence with the standard. I love the Superman, Christopher Reeve. I love the transition from the
I have my DVD here.
Batman Returns, and I've always Batman was huge for me. I love the Michael Keaton, and I love the 1950s, whatever his name was, the old school Batman. So it's always been Batman and Superman for me, the old school stuff on that, which I love.
I mean, then I'll go the other direction, and I'd say like there are some amazing trade paperbacks you can buy of Batman stories that are just. I mean, Batman Year One is kind of the one I always go to. I think it's just an iconic read. It's a simple trade. You can usually get it for $10 or $12, and it's just phenomenal. It's all about his. How do I define myself as a superhero in this city? How do I create this identity for myself? And it parallels Jim Gordon becoming a police officer in the city. And how do I distinguish myself in a corrupt system? And the two of their lives kind of paralleling. I think that's an amazing read. And the sequel, in my opinion, the direct sequel to that feels like Batman Long Halloween. And I would go right into Batman Long Halloween, which is a bigger trade and probably a $25 trade. But between those two, you would get, in my opinion, the two greatest Batman stories ever. And it would follow along with kind of it's a little darker than obviously Adam West, but it's like a more classic version of the character in the city.
You have those books there, Tony?
I have Year One individual floppies.
Time to open them up. Yeah.
So, I mean, to double back on that, I have a friend from Facebook, and we've been doing like a comic book reading thing. And he said, let's read Year One again. And I just have been reading the 400 issues of Batman, like, because Year One starts at 404, I want to say. And like, just been rereading that because that's like late 80s, early 90s Batman. And there's a lot of good stories, I think, in there that people don't talk about, like the many deaths of Bruce Wayne. Like, it's such a great book if you're a fan of Batman, where it's just like, this is how Batman learns stuff that no one knows about. Like, and maybe, I don't know, I guess I haven't read like a lot of the earlier stuff than that, but this is where they tell like how Batman learns stuff. I mean, DC, if you can just sign up for like DC Universe for a month for free, I think. Just you could probably binge a decent amount of. Is that not a thing anymore?
It's about It's about to get the axe because axe was bought all. They're going
to still do comics though.
Yeah, they're doing like DC.
They came back and said they're going to do comics, but I think they have the free month
same price, so it's kind of like give or take.
They're also doing these Neil Adams Batman collected editions. I just got one of these for my nephew to get him going on Batman. And this is volume 1, and it's a lot of the like World's Finest and Bold and Brave and the Bold, but like it segues into his detective comics and stuff. And it's like there's some great issues in these kind of trades. But I mean, there's so many great Batman books that I would say that's where I would start if you're a Batman fan.
Where do you guys find the difference between those great comics? And I'm speaking as a non-comic book reader. But like the movies that they create out of it, because for me, if I'm going to read a comic book or watch a movie, I want to know what's going to make the biggest impression or the lasting impression on that. Right now, it seems like the movies are the huge thing. So
Long Halloween's a good recommendation for, I think, what the new Batman is going to be. They say that it's going to be based on Year 2.
The one that's coming out now?
But like, I think the Long Halloween is a very good like detective tale of Batman.
It's just I'm always drawn to the movies, and that's because I don't read the comics like you guys do, which I don't mind doing, but I always follow the movies, and that to me is that big, I don't know, that impression that I'm always left with what the story is about. You know, I don't know. He's asleep. I know.
He's like Poser on our channel.
What's the matter there, my son?
Jason, go to bed, man. Go to bed.
Go to bed.
No, I refuse.
I called Jason out, and he's like, "No, I was just like being in a deep retrospective."
Wait a minute. Kachung put Swamp Thing is really good, and whoever Kachung is, Swamp Thing, freaking unbelievable. Love that series.
Swamp Thing, if he's talking out,
he's talking out.
Swamp Thing,
great series.
Okay, wait a minute.
Good call.
Well,
Sorry,
when
Tony.
Kurt is just talking about TV, and Dave was talking about Ellen Moore. Which one?
What?
Well, the TV series, from what I understand, followed a lot of Alan Moore's original comics.
show
You
was
could
really
buy a
good.
trade of Alan Moore's Volume 1 and get a ton of the same feeling and story.
So I'm going to point to this book right here. And this has nothing to do with movies, but there's a book called Saga.
Yes.
And like, the only thing is, this is the most mature. It's very mature. There's like the first issue is about a woman giving birth. And I think the straight up first panel is like her like delivering a child. Like, we're talking knocked up, delivering a child. But it's so good. It's like, it's my favorite comic book. It's so good that I named my daughter after a character from it.
You named your daughter Saga?
Goose.
No, I named her Prince Robot.
Goose.
Oh, okay.
Her name's Hazel.
Goose.
It's great. Yeah, Gus. Gus. She's
I
got a
would
little
say
Gus. I mean,
it's not
it's
Gus,
Goose,
it's
but yeah,
Goose.
I know.
It has umlauts. It's Goose.
Yeah, I know, but I just like Gus because it sounds cooler. But
I
she
would
always
say
is like Goose because she has the little plushie in
Oh,
her
that's
crib.
awesome.
And like the other night, I was like putting her down, and like he's sitting on her like nightstand. She's like, "Can I have Goose?" Yep, hand it to her.
Yeah, it's
I think once
amazing.
you get into comics and you've tried a few things, then independent comics is a really great way to go. And you can find a lot of good reads in Image, but like try stuff out and just see, like, if you find that you like a few stories, you'll notice that those writers and artists make independent stories that are not superhero related. There's science fiction and there's drama, there's crime and noir stuff. Jason and I have been doing reviews on some crime and noir books and
The Criminal.
Hopefully some Ed Brubaker.
Yeah, you'll find some stuff that is like, oh, I love these kind of movies. There's comic books that are in that style or in that genre as well.
And that's why I like to ask that, because like I'm a huge horror guy. Like I love B-list horror movies, and it's like there's so many good horror books coming out lately that it's like if you were to just be like, I like horror, well, here's some stuff you could have.
So, like when you said that, my favorite TV show last year was on Showtime, Ash versus the Evil Dead. I love
They make
that
comic
show.
books for that.
Yeah.
Is there a comic book for that?
Yeah, there's Ash versus the Evil Dead. I mean,
see, I am embarrassed to say that, but I love the TV show. It was great.
Don't be embarrassed because
I mean, the Evil Dead is a great movie franchise.
Hey, listen, you're on Oldwolf65 channel. There's nothing to be embarrassed about. You're already embarrassed.
No, I just love that show.
embarrassed
Ash
to be
versus
on my
the Evil
channel.
Dead.
Yeah,
And I
down
know-
here Mitt recommended Stillwater and Department of Truth, which are both very good books, but Stillwater might not be great, I would think, for somebody that hasn't read an independent comic book. And Department of Truth also, the art is very...
It's hit or miss.
I love it, but like some people hate it, and I would probably never recommend that book as a first book. I mean, even something like Descender, where like, you know, Dustin Wynn is maybe one of the best like artists out there. I don't know if that's like something you want to read for your first comic, you know?
No, if he's looking for
But superhero stuff, All-Star Superman, I love Grant Morrison, so I'm just going to get weird on all of his stuff. That's a 12-issue book that you can just read, I think. It's different than any other Superman you've probably seen.
no, but Ted, if there's a subject you want to look at, you know, you said like Evil Dead, Ash or whatever. There's stuff already there. I mean, you can get a trade paperback, graphic novel, or whatever, and read it. It's there. It's already there.
And sorry for my ignorance, but where do you guys live? Are you in a big city?
New England.
I mean, do you guys have like a very good local library? Because if they have Hoopla, there's a lot of good comic books you can get on Hoopla with a library card, or just stuff you can check out with your library. Like, I mean, I know that a lot of people will like hate on downloading stuff illegal, and like people are like, well, what's the difference between a library? Well, the library bought it and they're doing it as a service for the public. So I always like to recommend them.
Yep.
There you go.
I mean, especially for some of these books that were like, I mean, like year one, I bought all issues for $60, and that's a decent price for single issues. I mean, they're like, you know, 8 maybe, but still like for the whole set. And that
I think I spent $100 on my set at least.
I bought them off the shelf for a cover.
Yeah. I mean, I have one book that I bought off the shelf for cover that's now worth money. And
Love you, John.
For no particular reason other than like I like Star Wars, and this was the book that came out when I decided to get into comic books.
And that's the book you need to have.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it's just like now I'm thinking, how do I get a CGC account so I can send this off and then sell it? Because I don't care about that as a comic book.
Yeah, slab it and sell it.
But if I could sell that and get a 9.8 Saga.
You like that Saga, huh?
It's good. It's my favorite book.
He loves Saga.
I mean, Brian K. Vaughan is one of the.
No, I'm burritos and tacos over here. God bless you. You're the first time on my channel. You probably haven't been on my stream, but it's the first time I'm looking at you, and I'm like saying you really like Saga because I didn't know that you really like Saga.
I mean, it's my favorite book.
And my son, I apologize. My son just woke up.
Well, welcome back, Jason.
From his nap. It's so nice.
Did you get some coffee in you, buddy?
And he's also muted, so he might not even know that he can't be talking to us.
And then I pass out.
I'm so embarrassed by you, God damn it.
God, I'm sorry.
Take after your mother.
My son. Dad, don't be embarrassed with me, Dad. I'm
I still
sorry.
love you, bastard, but you take after your mother.
What did I do, Dad? I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Oh, guys, I gotta pass out. I'm so tired.
Yeah.
Well, to be fair,
I didn't notice that. It's not like you fell asleep on the stream or anything.
Did I? Oh, we're still live. Jesus Christ. Wow. Wow. I thought we're after hours now. Okay. All right. We're still live. All right. I'm sorry. Guys, I gotta go to bed.
Go to bed, Jason.
Get the heck out of here.
You
All
did.
right. Guys, I love you so much.
I love you, buddy.
All of you. I love you so much.
Tap out. Tap out.
All right, guys. All right. Well,
I get to move to the top row now.
Hey, Jason, I'll see you Sunday, right?
yeah. All right, guys. I love you guys. I'm gonna pass out. And
Yes.
Love
Go
you
to sleep, dude. What I love too is like John originally said Mrs. Beard is better than Bearden, and I was like, no, Jason, you can leave. Go to bed. John's like Mrs. Bearded. He changed his name to Mrs. Beard is better than Beard, and I agreed. And then he changed it to Indiana Jones is better than Dick Tracy, and he knew I had to change that ASAP to John is wrong now because Dick Tracy is a living legend.
Jason, get the heck out of here!
Tracy should have won that fucking should have won.
Go snuggle a pug. Get out of here.
All right. Sorry, guys. God damn it.
Go.
All right.
Go to bed.
Dude.
Oh my god.
Jason was acting like the one time like I went back and was like a camp counselor for like to help out with my 6th grade camp. So like our school system has like 6th grade camps, and so every year you're in 6th grade, you get to go to camp. Well, I went back as like a volunteer adult leader one year, and all my teachers when I was in 6th grade were in there, and like they're talking all night, and I'm like, I gotta stay awake just to hear what like my teachers talk about when they're doing stuff like that. And I'm like, that's what I felt like Jason was like. I can't leave because I want to be involved in this of hearing what they.
He was totally out, and for me because I'm surrounded by teachers and preachers and oh my god.
What?
What?
What do you mean?
John's a teacher, and Greg is a preacher.
And that's what we do Saturday nights. We preach and teach about movies.
Oh, we do.
And burritos and tacos. First time on. I don't know what he does for. What do you do for a living?
I do IT security.
Oh, okay. He's an IT geek. He does account.
He's monitoring us.
Which is really funny because I didn't know that's what Cole does, and I bet you Cole didn't know that's what I do.
Oh, see,
I did not until right now.
No, I'm serious. My channel is not like anyone, any other channel. I'm sorry, it isn't. I bring out the newbies, the techs, the preacher, the teacher, candlestick maker. I bring them all out because that's what this is life right here.
You read the poem? You just mentioned candlestick maker and preacher and teacher. That was all had a.
You don't know what my hobbies are. Maybe I'm making candles in the back room. You never know that.
Yeah,
you know. Bag of Sevens is asking me to give him security. I don't know how to do that.
But
just get a password manager, and that's like number one step.
What I'm saying is, everybody had all these channels. Either going to be an auction, or you're going to talk about this book. Stop pointing. Pointing is not polite. Stop. Okay, you're pointing at each other. That's okay. So. I was drinking. I was drinking today, and I was bowling today, and I already hit this thing already. So I'm babbling.
Wait, you were born today?
No, bowling today.
Bowling. You did not be bowling.
They actually make me bowl today. I don't bowl.
Hey, today's the first day that I have a teenage daughter.
Congratulations!
Oh, congratulations!
It was Kate's birthday.
Kate's birthday is today. I have a teenager.
I'll be there in 11 years.
Frick.
That's scary already.
Wow. Hey, happy birthday.
Yes. She said it was one of her best birthdays ever, despite the COVID restrictions we put on it.
Why? What'd you do for her?
We had I think her favorite member of my family is probably my dad. They just have a real connection, those two. And yeah, Pop has been like since she was 3 months old. She's been with him. Like he used to take her for a day once a week since she was 3 months old. So they're super close. And he came over with his wife and my stepsister, and we had a little like second Thanksgiving, and we had a birthday thing for her. And then her best friend came over, and they did a little COVID thing, birthday between the two of them. And then we watched Mandalorian, and she loves Baby Yoda, the cutest thing in the world. She just loves everything Baby Yoda. So it was a good day.
I wish I knew I was sending something. I apologize.
No. She got. Comic Books Will Break Your Heart. Jennifer sent her 2 novels. She opened those today. She was like, "Oh my gosh, I'm going to be reading these." And then she got I have a teenager. She got the Twilight books, and she's like, "Yes, give me more Twilight."
Oh,
yeah, it's all happening.
Sorry.
I once read Twilight because a girl that I liked was reading Twilight, and I was like, I'm gonna read it to impress her, and I can't take that back.
You can't get rid of that. It doesn't go away.
I mean, Harry Potter is better than Twilight.
So, fun fact: I have also read Harry Potter because of a girl that I was interested in, and I was like, why am I reading this? And then I met my wife who didn't like either, and I didn't have to read it to impress her, and it was all good.
I legitimately love Harry Potter, but there's no Harry Potter without Lord of the Rings. It's just a fact. Like it just doesn't exist. My girls are obsessed with Harry Potter as well. Like they legitimately love it. But they also know that Lord of the Rings is better.
As they should. So, well, I didn't send Kate something. I feel
no, you guys don't need to send Kate anything.
I don't want to send Kate something, but I'm sending Charlie something here real soon. So,
in Kate's name.
That's because you and Charlie share a Dick Tracy love.
You know she's gonna be getting something real soon.
I can't decide if showing her the Dick Tracy movie is going to traumatize her or not. She loves the comics and the vision in the comics, but it's not the same.
Can we do like a live stream, like reaction video of you and just not even you, me and Charlie watching Dick Tracy together? I've seen it like 85 times. She'll watch it for the first time. It'll be great.
I don't know how you record that without.
I don't know either, but we should figure out how to make that happen, and it'll be awesome. Old Wolf, sorry, this is your channel. What do you want to say?
Have you looked into the Dick Tracy cartoons for her?
They're
I don't know that they have any of that streaming anywhere, do they?
They don't, and I could send her the Dick Tracy cartoons. The problem with the Dick Tracy cartoon DVD set is, well, let's just say the problem with the Dick Tracy cartoons, they don't hold up to 2020's kind of standard.
Animated.
It's not even animated. It's slightly stereotypically offensive.
Yeah.
So, and
I would say like when
they
you ask
have,
Charlie,
they have an Asian like detective.
they have an Asian. They have an Asian.
That's
excited.
But the way you portray him, it's very stereotypical and it's offensive. It's very similar to like if you were like The Office wouldn't get made now.
Yeah.
In today's day and age, the Dick Tracy cartoon will not get made now in today's.
Well, I try not to hold unless they're like the Birth of a Nation movie. I try not to hold them to that standard of like they should exist.
That was then. You can't change.
But I've seen Birth of a Nation, but at the same time, that movie was like
a different story.
Birth of a Nation is a different story, admittedly. But it's this, in the same way that you're looking at like taking something from an era and trying to translate it to a modern era. Shakespeare. There's translations, Shakespeare issues of like, yeah, maybe Shakespeare was a little off in some of his perceptions of things. But I will say, like Batman wise, my dad asked the girls today, "Who's your favorite Batman?" And both of my girls, I was so proud. Both of my girls were like, "This animated series is the best Batman. Like that's the best Batman."
Oh, they didn't say Tom King.
No, they were like,
I just love how he had that in his back pocket. He's just like,
it's right here next to me. I got other volumes too, if you want.
He's got big pockets. This fucking guy.
Oh, yeah. I got all of them.
It's on HBO Max.
It is. But my girls will legitimately like throw out any of Michael Keaton, throw out Val Kilmer, throw out any Christian Bale, any of that, and they wanted Kevin Conroy.
Time out.
Or Conroy. Sorry, Conroy.
Time out. Kevin Conroy. However, if they had to pick a live action Batman, they're going to pick Val Kilmer.
I think Charlie would. I think
got bat nips.
What?
Michael Keaton.
Nips. What's in there?
I think
no, they both do. I got in a weird debate about that, and the first bat suit that Kilmer wears has nips.
Why would they pick Val Kilmer?
Because of the nips.
Just because of the nips?
Well,
he was on top of his game when he came out as Batman. He was.
I mean, he's second.
Oh shit! He sucked big ones in freaking.
Yeah, but he crashed and burned very quickly. Ever since Top Gun.
Oh, curb your tongue.
Oh, here we go. Ding ding.
Curb your tongue. You watch what you say about Val Kilmer. You said Top Gun. Let me name you some movies that he was in that were.
Oh, I like him.
Gold.
No,
that were pretty. You said he stopped after Top Gun. So let me. Batman Forever, fine. The Saint, cool.
No.
Tombstone?
No.
Tombstone?
No.
Okay, fine.
The Doors.
I was building up Old Wolf. Tombstone?
Okay.
You're gonna tell me he's not gold in Tombstone?
No, I'll tell you he's not gold in fucking Saint.
Okay, fine. I was building up.
Top secret wins. Top secret wins the day.
Who was he in True Romance?
He was just one of the random. I mean, that movie's got Brad Pitt in a random little role. He's technically Elvis. Is the role he plays in that movie.
Oh.
He plays the like psychotic version of Elvis that's running through the character's mind.
I'm just looking at all of his like.
I like him in the.
And if you keep The Doors.
No, I'll give you.
Willow. We haven't said Willow yet.
Mad Mardigan.
And I'm not knocking Top Gun, but you said the way you said it was that Top Gun was kind of like his echelon that he stopped at. You're not mentioning Heat, which he is a great actor in. That was after that. I said Tombstone.
Look, he's looking it up on his phone.
I am.
Just
I'm looking
bang,
right
bang.
now because I want to make sure I'm okay. And
Hey,
you're right.
we had our Saturday night show, but without it.
Willow came after Top Gun as well, so Cole's
My
correct.
brother from another mother.
There
Because I
wasn't
want-
a lot of stuff after.
Oh, Simple Simon, what's up, man?
Willow came after Top Gun as well.
My brother from another mother.
There wasn't a lot of stuff after.
Oh, Simple
Top Gun.
Simon,
Simple
what's up?
Simon, you got the other YouTube up. You got YouTube after Top Gun as well. Simon, you got 2 YouTube streams up.
Sorry, yeah, that's me. Sorry, that's me.
Oh, I know it is. That's why I said it was you.
But I'm still
I love
proud of
that
you, man.
shit, John, but I love Simon's shirt better.
Oh, what was yesterday, mate? You made a cameo in my video I filmed today, so good.
I have to look at it, man.
What do you feel about my shirt?
Yeah,
You realize, unlike John's, the one I gave you is handmade. There's imperfections in it. It's not perfect. It's handmade.
I'm rocking the Jesus Shuttlesworth shirt right now.
Yeah. But
and only God knows that reference.
He's got my face on his chest.
What movie is that?
That is Denzel Washington. So if you go back about 20 episodes of Donna and
We
my
can't
life,
talk about sports anymore.
I don't care about Denzel. He's got my face on his chest.
Right there, baby. One day a woman will have that, and you'll be like, now we're talking.
Yeah.
No woman will have that on.
Simon, is this the first time we've been on a show together?
No, I think we've hung out on here once.
Okay.
I feel
like I'm always in your chat and I'm always watching your videos, but I'm not like together with you.
We've been on Sharon's stream a couple of times.
That's what there you go.
Remember when I ate the Vegemite?
Right.
Vegemite's so bad.
Simon is awesome. If you guys don't subscribe to Simple Simon, you're missing out. You got to subscribe.
Completed his 500 sub challenge.
Congratulations.
Simon's one of the few people in YouTube who has given me a shout out. And I've
never done that.
We gave you a shout out. I just wasn't there.
Why would we give you a shout out?
Because Simple Simon cares about me and he loves me.
It was channel of the day on one of my
It
videos.
was channel of the day. Old Wolf, you don't even have a channel to shout out people on.
That is true.
One day he aspires.
I have to. This stuff YouTube is so hard for me to understand. I don't know how to make a channel, but I'm working on it.
What I just love is like whenever we say stuff like that people are like, Bearded Comic Bro is so mean to Old Wolf. He always like just mentions like
legitimately.
I don't think it's you. It's your wife. Your wife.
It is. She's bullied you, and it's
Tony's got more thumbs down tonight than I got views on my last video.
How many do you have now?
Really?
What?
He's at. He's recovering.
16.
How did that
You're
happen?
recovering.
16 thumbs down, brother. 16.
I'm a contender.
Hey, if you are watching, guys, if you're watching this stream right now, make sure you like the video.
Yeah.
And
if you don't like it, leave a comment and tell us how we can all improve as people. Like if you're mad at me, don't be mad at Old. I have a lot of hot takes.
I'm mad at you because you shaved your mustache.
So my thing is, I don't know how to trim. So all I do is once I eat a sandwich and the mustache becomes part of the sandwich, it has to go. That's just how it is. So I shave it and then I grow another mustache until the mustache becomes part of my sandwich again.
Now, Cole,
stop eating sandwiches.
Well, Christmas is coming. Just ask for a beard trimmer.
Well, I have one, but so when I trim it like that with a beard trimmer, I have very weird facial hair, so it has to grow long to look good. That when I thin it out, it looks not good. Or if you naturally let it come in, it looks better than if you trim it.
I think that's a live.
I'd have to trim it with scissors, and that's too hard.
Really?
I have 10 minutes
I'm loving Cole more every minute he's on the show.
All right, Cole.
I told you. That's why I told Cole to get on the show. You would love Cole from Comic Burrito. I knew you would.
Okay, hold on. Cole, grow it thick. Contact me, and we're gonna put you live, and we'll have you all of us will help you out trimming your beard.
I can't get a beard. That's the thing. I can only get a mustache.
I feel you, bro.
All of us will trimming your mustache.
Look at my name, Cole. Look at my name.
Look at my name.
Yeah, I know. It sucks. I blame my father for it, but that's fine.
It's on your mother's side.
No, it definitely is not.
Really? Why?
So my dad is Pacific Islander, and he could not grow any facial hair besides a mustache. Also, my brother can grow a beard, so I assume my mom's side gets beards.
Oh, you're jealous now because you're
I am, because my brother won't ever grow a beard because he's a stupid person. But he likes IPAs, so he's halfway there.
Oh, okay, he's half a bastard. Simon, how you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm good. I just wanted to jump on to show you my shirt, really, because I was flying the flag today for you. I'll show you something. Check it out.
Simon, what time is it there right now?
It's 5:07 in the afternoon.
Wow.
So I picked up this book and I just opened it while I was watching, guys.
Yeah.
So it was in no cardboard. It said "Do not bend" on a plastic mailer. So I picked it up and it was literally flopping inside the thing.
No
So
backer.
I picked up this book. It's giant too. But look at that crap.
Oh man, that's horrible.
I don't know if that was it because in the picture he actually kind of cut off that corner, but that crease and all that stuff is not there in the So I'm gonna send him a thing saying you're a douchebag.
So what book is it?
I don't know why I picked it up. I just saw it. Like, I want it. It's Barbarella, the Moonchild. It's from like the 70s. I think I know why I wanted it.
I can figure that out. Yeah,
we know why you wanted
it. I know why I wanted it. I didn't know it was so big. I opened it and I was like, "This is giant."
Yeah, I get that a lot.
I don't.
Hey, don't be too.
Yes,
Simon, I love you, Simon.
All right, Tony, I'm gonna bounce out of here too. It's my bedtime for sure.
Yeah, it's close to mine too because it's like actually 1 o'clock in the morning.
This is a cue when John ends the stream and says, "Hey, it's my bedtime." I realize I'm 3 hours further than him.
Exactly.
My bedtime too.
Yep.
So I'm gonna hop out as well.
All right. Hey, so maybe I should just jump out too.
Maybe you should.
Yeah, I've been out for like two and a half hours. So, and Simon, you should have hopped on earlier.
I was watching on the Dunny before. I didn't want to log in while I was in the Dunny, so
okay. I'll let it go.
You guys call it Dunny over there?
No, but I knew exactly what you meant.
Hey, Cole. I think we're gonna be ending this because it's already late over here. Captain,
that like Cole is not in the same boat as you and me, Old Wolf. The only person that is like, guys, it's so early. It's Simon.
I didn't have to drink I was like you, Greg. The other week when you posted the thing saying you had drinks ready and waiting for Old Wolf to go live, and you never went.
So ready, and
I had some drinks
so devastated. I literally posted one Friday night. I'm like, oh, I'm doing nothing, and Old Wolf's not live. And so Old Wolf was like, hey, here's my number. Text me and we'll go live next time.
I feel so bad.
You let us down, man. We're all ready to party.
You are the Friday night stream that everyone loves to hate.
Okay, I understand that.
I'm just saying that because of all the dislikes. That's
like how many 2 hours and 30 minutes? 16 thumbs down.
16 thumbs down. That's a record.
That's a freaking record.
It's even 16.
Yeah, you're at 16 and 16, which seems crazy. Yeah. I missed the first part of this, so I don't know what hot takes were happening.
Well, again, Old Wolf, take away one dislike because it was probably Mrs. Bearded for
it's 17 now.
Me being too loud. So
that woman of yours, oh my gosh, she's killing me over here.
She's fantastic.
Killing me over here.
and she did a really awesome name that character that we dropped tonight.
Oh, hey, Dre. Well, you guys are all here. Put out your stuff. Tell everybody. Go ahead.
I just wanted to say she did a hilarious name that character episode where she had me. We always go like pull the pictures, and she's like, "No, I'm gonna have all the little people figures that we have, and I'm gonna have you blindly guess who they are." And
that was hilarious. I was dying the whole time.
And next Friday, it will be John's favorite topic, X-Men. And then the following Friday, we've already shot this, gang. I'm telling you right here, this is on Old Wolf's channel. This is the breaking news. We are doing a special giveaway contest that is related to name that character on the next week. So 2 weeks. We've already shot it. We're giving away a fire book, and you have to enter in for a contest.
Ooh.
It's not from my channel. It is for the Name That Character channel, and it's going to be fantastic.
You started a new channel for that?
Nope. We're just doing the Name That Character. Wolf, how many people are watching right now?
2. I think mostly it's just us.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nobody here.
All right. Here's the preview. If you guys watch Old Wolf's channel, you get the preview. This is a preview that we're doing a contest. John, leave. Old Wolf. We're doing a contest where you are going to get an opportunity to win a pretty hot book right now. Yeah. Please. We're Old Wolf. We're doing a contest where.
Simon, did you go volume again?
No, that's not me. That's definitely
not me. You going back?
Yeah, please.
No.
Anyways, if you enter a contest that we're going to enter in, where you have to draw a character that Mrs. Bearded has created on the Name That Character show.
I'm going to draw Kyle the Hunter for sure.
Oh, and that's one of them. So, with that being said, Old Wolf, that's a exclusive on your channel. That's happening in 2 weeks. I got to dip out. It's 1:15 my time.
Proud
Love you.
Peace, mate.
All right, we're down, and now we're down to 4.
Are you guys all the same time zone, or are you all scattered?
I'm Eastern Standard, so I think you guys, if you're in New England, we're Eastern Standard.
I'm in New England, yeah.
New England, yeah.
Yeah, we're in Michigan, which is like the farthest Eastern Standard Time price state. But
where are you, Simple Simon?
I'm in Melbourne, Australia.
Where He has a shirt with your face on it.
That's an original.
Doesn't tell me where he's at.
Melbourne, Australia.
Australia.
Yeah.
Nice.
What part of New England are you guys from?
Somerset, Mass.
Which is near
Mass.
Fall River, Providence.
Mass.
Yeah, southern part of Massachusetts.
I got engaged in Boston.
Really? Congratulations.
Any specific place in Boston?
Like the harbor.
No, it's not the harbor.
I don't know.
There's a lot of harbors.
It's the harbor.
Yeah, that. We went on a long trip. It ended in Boston. We saw one of the last games that Big Papi hit a home run in. Pretty cool. Fenway's awesome. I'm not a huge baseball fan, but I like going to baseball stadiums.
Is baseball popular?
Yeah, but
it's America's cricket.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, cricket's technically more popular than baseball, but they play baseball in like Korea and other places because I know during quarantine,
right?
Korea was still playing baseball like with fans in stadium.
Wait a minute, Simon. You don't know what baseball is?
Yeah, I know what baseball. I just feel like it felt like it was more popular when I was younger, like in the 90s. I felt like I heard more about baseball, but I don't really hear about it anymore.
It's
Maybe
not
for
as popular, I think, for younger generations. They're more into basketball and football, I would guess.
Yeah.
Because
But like I remember in the 90s, I used to love baseball movies like Major League and
right.
things like
Sandlot.
that.
But there's no clock. There's no clock. So I think that
So
not having a clock.
no, yeah, but do you guys follow American baseball in Australia? Like the
I wouldn't say. Oh, so I
Yankees?
actually played baseball for high school, like for one season, but it's not big down here. I think for a very small period of time in the 90s, there was like an Australian baseball league, but like NBA and NFL are quite big down here. There's a lot of people into that.
Nice.
I can't see that many baseball fans down here.
So do you guys know who Tom Brady is down in Australia?
Oh my
God.
Oh my freaking Lord. Seriously, you brought Tom Brady into this?
I love Tom Brady. What do you want me to say?
Tom Brady has nothing to do with baseball.
He's a sports athlete. He just said that NFL was pretty.
You want him to be your goddamn child.
All right, who's the biggest name in baseball? I'll tell you if I've heard of him.
Currently,
yeah.
I don't know. If you're going to ask me, I'm just going to say Joey Votto, but that's not right.
I don't know who that is. The only baseball I know is A-Rod.
He's not playing.
He retired like 5 years ago.
That's who he knows.
Yes.
Yeah, I have no clue. I don't watch baseball enough to know who the big guys are anymore. I mean, I'm also like a Detroit Tigers fan, and they're garbage.
To be honest, I mean, baseball-wise,
Verlander? Is Verlander still good?
To be honest, I don't know who baseball is either. I don't watch it anymore. Not as much as I used to.
Two Brothers says Aaron Judge, and that is a name that I know. I love that Bearded is probably happy. I went to a Cincy game, and they were playing the Indians. I kept saying Joey Votto is my Tiger, so I just randomly like that guy for no reason. But Aaron Judge, I think, is the correct answer because I know that name. I couldn't tell you what team he's on.
See, that's what I'm saying. I just feel like back in the day, it would have been a bigger deal. Everyone would have known.
Man, you definitely got me. I watched your Future State video. I love your shop owner.
Yeah, he's cool, man.
Mark, right? Mark's his name. Yeah. When you were talking about the Future State stuff, it made me go look and read all the Future State stuff. And I was about to do like 2 Future State books, and I might have signed up for 13, and that makes me very sad.
I didn't get involved at all, but I've got a whole list.
I mean,
it's only for 2 weeks, right?
2 months.
2 months.
2 books, except for Batman, the next Batman, and the Dark Detective. And as a huge Batman fan, I can't not pull the next Batman. I didn't want to pull Dark Detective, but I said to my shop owner, if Dan Mara could ever do Batman art, I'm buying that book, and he's doing the art on that book. So how can I not buy that book?
So do you think the next Batman who's covered that will reveal who he is?
I thought I don't like. I read it like after we played D&D one night, and I had a few drinks. But I thought they said it was Lucius Fox that is the next Batman.
Oh, really?
No, it's been rumored to be Luke Fox, but then I was saying I heard on a podcast they were talking about.
Oh yeah, Luke Fox. Sorry,
he's because he's got another son in Batman. Lucius has another son who doesn't get talked about or something. So I think some people are speculating that it could be the other son because he's lesser known and he's apparently got a bit of he's got daddy problems with Lucius. So.
I mean, there's just a lot of good creative teams. Like you mentioned the Harley book, and I know a lot of people I think it's Stephanie Phillips that's going to be on that book. I don't know what other books she's wrote, but the book she wrote I really liked. I know, I picked up the Lex Luthor Superman book because I like Mark Russell. Like if you read his Flintstones, I mean, it's a very political book. And slightly left-leaning, but it's pretty funny. Like when you take it into the concept of Flintstones. But he also did Wonder Twins. He did Prez. He's done a few other, pretty good books. I had to get the Swamp Thing book because I like Ram V's Justice League Dark a lot. It's probably one of the better DC books right now. I mean, I'm a pretty big DC fan when it comes to like comics.
See, this is where I'm coming from. Like you mentioned Swamp Thing. I saw the original, I don't want the original, but the 1980 whatever movie it was with Adrian Barbeau. I purposely admit I had no idea it was based on a comic because I loved it. Was just one of those, I don't know, stupid, sappy movies out of the 80s that it was just, I don't know, if it was on, you watched it. And then they did the whole series on it last year on whatever channel it was.
DC Universe.
Then I realized it was based on a DC comic. But again, I thought that the 1980s movie was corny, cheesy, but it was, I don't know, it was a great movie to watch. But the series that they did of it, that 10 episode was phenomenal. Holy Lord. And then it got canceled.
And I've heard rumors it might come back.
That'd be cool.
It would be cool, but it'd be nice.
I haven't read it. I read the first 2 issues. I might not be a huge fan of Alan Moore. I really like this Killing Joke.
Oh, just great.
I mean, The Watchmen is a great book, but it's also a very like cumbersome read. Like, I mean, it's just long. You know, it's not
a new reader.
If you're and it's hard because one of my coworkers was like, "You like comic books? I'm reading like a bunch of books, and they have The Watchmen on there." And I was like, "If you don't like comic books, I don't think The Watchmen is something that you'll enjoy." Just because I think, I mean, maybe it is, but maybe it's not. I don't know. The Watchmen is just different than a lot of other comic books.
I bought the Watchmen.
That is totally true. It's different from other comic books.
Well,
And I mean, I don't think it's like it's a great book. Like I could not say it's not great, but I maybe not. I don't not like it, but I think there's other books, and I think even like current comic books have like, I mean, for what Watchmen was, 30 years ago.
Yeah,
a lot of comic books are doing stuff very similar to that in maybe a better fashion.
But now, not 30 years ago.
Right. But I mean, it's hard for somebody that it hasn't. I don't know. Yeah.
How different is Watchmen? So the reason I bought Watchmen was because I only been collecting for like 2 years. So Doomsday Clock was coming out, and I started to buy Doomsday Clock, and I said to the guy, it was a different shop at the time, I was like, would I be stupid to read this before reading Watchmen? And he's like, oh yeah, you got to read Watchmen. And I struggled to get through it, man. I really enjoyed like some chapters, but it was a slow read.
Really?
And I still haven't read Doomsday Clock.
I mean, Doomsday Clock wasn't bad, but it wasn't good. I think the biggest factor in Doomsday Clock that I personally think Jeff Johns is pretty, like, doesn't write bad stuff, but Doomsday Clock had I made a post on Facebook. Doomsday Clock 1. Excited to read this. And that was my memory when I read the 12th issue 2 years later. It had that, like, it just took long. I mean, for 2 years for 6 issues. Or 12 issues, yeah. It messed up the pacing. And I think the first 3 issues were all on time. And then it was just gaps.
Did you guys like Three Jokers?
I did. I didn't think it was bad. I don't think we're going to talk about Three Jokers 5 years from now unless they're making like the sequel to that book.
I feel like a sequel waters down the first one, though. It just makes it even less impactful if they do a sequel. Because you guys waited forever for it, right? Like I was excited for it, but you guys have been waiting like 4 years.
But at least they explain the statement of having multiple Jokers.
Yeah. I mean, I never read. I own like the first 2 issues of what was it, Dark Side War or whatever, where they like announced the 3 Jokers. Yeah. Batman's on the Mobius chair. I bought the first 2 issues and didn't finish it, so I don't think I really even. I mean, when it comes down to like my current comic reading, I'm like 5 years very active, but I like was buying Batman New 52 off the shelf and then stopped for a little bit. So I mean, I'm fairly new myself.
All right. Love you guys, but I gotta hit the fucking sack.
Yeah. Well, thanks for having me on.
Hey, I have no problem you being on. And Simon, you know,
thanks for listening to a non-comic guy. I appreciate it.
Shut up talking. Simon, love you, man. You're always welcome.
No worries, man. Next time I'll have drinks ready. Every weekend I'll make sure I've got some drinks in the fridge.
Yeah, you know, it's always sip, right? It's always sip. Doesn't have to be absent.
No more absinthe.
No more absinthe, you bastard. I love you. Okay. Hey,
can I promote one thing real quick, though?
Sure, go ahead.
December 16th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we're going to have an interview with Rodney Barnes, the writer of Philadelphia. So if you guys want to show up for that, it'll be pretty good. We tried to get him before his screenplay went out because he's writing a show soon. So I'm not sure where that's going, but maybe we'll have some more information then.
Very cool.
Nice.
That's awesome. I'm going to hop on that one. And Ted, the newbie in the house, thank you for hopping on.
Thanks for having me.
Will you hop on again?
I will. I enjoy the conversations.
There you go. So I want to thank you, everybody. And this is Old Wolf. Old bastard, ready to go to bed.
Old bastard.
All right. Love everybody.
See you, Old Wolf.
Thank you, man. Signing out. Later.
All right.